And
Ah!
all right, does everybody know?
There
No,
we go.
you guys need to get your roll 20s on your
Oh,
character
fuck.
sheets. So that
Keep
we
forgetting
can
this.
Yeah, sort it out.
roll out,
So,
sort it out,
ah,
you fucking losers.
yeah.
What was that noise?
Don't know. When
You're doing the sound effects.
Sound like
now.
Catherine to me. Didn't notice anything different.
Ah!
who's Catherine?
Who is Catherine? That's the question. Who is she? Okay, so
That's
We're
my next
still trying to
retainer.
solve that problem.
your next retainer,
Yeah, that's my next retainer's name. Catherine.
right? Our last Chicago game, I gave these guys like this. It wasn't these two players; it was a couple of other players. This perfect ghoul. This chick's looking for this ghoul to try to make ghouls, trying to think of characters to making ghouls. Like, here's a perfect ghoul, has like all the background you could possibly want. Ignores it. I'm like, fuck.
Yes, I noticed that.
Right.
I noticed that. I knew that ghoul
You
from
did.
long ago.
Once upon a time, he was a ghoul
Yes,
in another universe, in another life.
perfect ghoul.
Anyway,
When I eventually wake up, I'm going to make some animal ghouls.
oh, you're sorry because you're currently out
Fucked
of
up.
light. Right. Okay. So I'll just give you dice for whatever you need to do.
Sweet.
Mostly it's going to be like 5 or 6 dice if it's anything to do with combat.
Sweet.
Right.
Okay.
Being I'm heavily trained, I can
Ah.
carry a body and hold a weapon at the same time.
You can, but you will be splitting your dice pool
All right.
to do that. Anytime you want to do 2 things at once, you need to split your dice pool. You could do 3 things at once, but you'll be splitting your dice pool 3 ways.
Alexis is already into it, or maybe just getting dropped on the ground will be the best thing.
Right.
Yeah, you have to drop yourself.
Mm.
Is Caitlin coming?
Caitlin, that is a great question. I did message her, so let's double check to see whether she got that message. Otherwise, she's hasn't seen the message. That's weird.
So good.
Mm.
She'll come when she comes.
She will come when she comes. She'll
She's
be
not
coming
on
around the
Discord.
mountain. She's not on Discord?
Mm-mm.
I see. Well, do we wait for her, or do we get the bullets flying?
I'll spam her.
I'm
While
not,
we're doing
I'm
so.
not
I like
overly
spam.
in a hurry to die.
We could give it 5 or 10 minutes. or
I'm
something.
already dead. Well, kind of, almost.
Well, why don't we have a quick recap and let's have like a little frozen moment in time. So we'll the
Wow.
fight stops to bullet time and everybody's
Actually,
standing there and you're
That's really cool. It's literally like I saw this little 360 like showing. It's like
right.
I'm now
exactly.
in slow motion full.
Right. There are bullets that are in the air. There's-
like
you know,
Matrix, but
exactly.
stop.
Exactly. There's a couple of shells that are jumping out of guns at the moment and bouncing off walls and things. There's blood in the air, though not the bad guy's blood because you haven't even penetrated his skin right now. But he's got fine cracks where the bullets have bounced off him. His marble-like flesh. And speaking of that, actually, Charlie, would you do me a favor and make an occult check, please, with your vampire speciality, if that's what you have? I seem to recall you have a vampire speciality.
Sure do. Maybe just make sure everything's here.
Yeah. Is that 2 successes?
Sad, man. That's so sad.
You've heard some stories about old vampires that have skin like marble.
Okay. Right.
It's a very high-end protean discipline.
Okay. Probably wouldn't be saying that as I've just shot off something.
Right. What it might do is make you realize that the generation of this creature must be lower than anybody here because that's not a protean discipline that even your generation can achieve.
But I mean, unless that blood that we had in that canister isn't Ragnar's.
Unless it's not, and unless this is
Yeah.
not Ragnar.
Hmm. God, whoever he is, he's a piece of shit and he needs to die.
It could be Ragnar's sire.
Oh, okay. Well, he needs to die. So he's going to be a dead man soon enough.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool story.
Yeah.
Very caring.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Uh,
Lovely.
we're in the middle of a battle. I thought maybe I should get in the zone.
Get in the zone. Right.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
zone
Yeah.
for murder.
Right. No, that's fair enough.
Mhm.
As opposed to Mercy, who's just always in that zone.
That's true. Yeah.
So, right. Okay. Anybody else having any special insights during this frozen moment in battle?
Not particularly.
Particularly, you're just reloading between. Yeah. Right.
Seriously, Tanya's just worried about her nails and just don't want to break things and misses Jojo and just like
I do want to.
want to go home.
I do
Right.
want to try and beep beep beep. Christian, but
Okay.
I feel like we're.
Where was Christian last we left him? I actually we've
He
got
was in the
map
hole,
here.
most likely.
If I recall, you guys did like a T section like this, which I drew up earlier.
Mhm.
Now, I had it in my mind you guys were kind of in or near this section in the middle. But you guys can control your characters, right? So put yourselves where you think you are. This
Need
is
a
gonna
Where's
bad
this
be
guy? Where's
the
the
bad
guy? The bad guy. Oh, that's the bad guy. Where's Christian? Christian.
Christian can be over here, unless you want to move him. You can tell him to be somewhere.
Oh no, he can be there. Because I know
who-
that he gave me his grenade launcher,
Right. Who else is with you right now?
and I know that me and Bishop are
Me.
with him.
We've got Bishop. I know that. I like besides the player characters, obviously.
Oh, right.
Which other ghouls do you have? Well, not ghouls, but the soldiers. There's
We have
Christian.
two more. Nikolai and what's the other
The
one?
one that
You had okay, so Christian is there. Andre is left behind. Grosden is left behind. Nicola was there. Daria was taken.
Mhm.
Joanna was there.
Oh, yeah.
Rhea. So okay, so I've
Yeah,
got.
Sienna.
I need
think
one
it
more
is Joanna.
token then.
I don't really remember. I know that Nikolai is there
There we
because
go.
now his
All right, so
Now on him.
so you've
Yeah.
got two soldiers on either side.
yeah.
John Sage. Okay, Alex, you're on somebody's shoulder, so I'm just going to put you over here for now. Barry, I
weird.
should share the picture with you so that you can see what I'm talking about. So it's a T junction like so. Here's our bad guy, right?
Gosh,
Yeah.
Alexi.
Okay.
You're so young.
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add some freehand.
Just, I suppose.
Not red. Let's not have red. There's another corridor up here somewhere.
Also, just letting you know I'm on call, so just in case I disappear, I get a call from work. So yay, fun.
You're
Oh,
always
joy.
on call.
It's every
You were
other
on
week.
call last week.
No, but it
Monday?
starts Monday.
Mon-
It's Monday to Sunday. So yeah, today's my last day of on call. Yay.
So Bishop, you were almost in hand to hand with this guy, if I recall.
Yeah, I was there as well with him.
You were there with him. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to put you up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Shipman, you're back around the corner. Is that good with you?
Yep. As far away as possible without being too far away.
Okay. Let's put you even further back then.
Actually, I kind of want to be able to see violence I want to be able. I want to be able to see it.
Okay, so you wanted to see it.
Yeah,
so do
because
you
you
wanna get up
instigated it.
here?
You're the one who started it.
No.
Sage, you're good where you are, I take it? That's where you want
I
to be?
think that's pretty good. Yeah, I did just let one off.
That
That
sounds terrible. You know that, right? That
yeah,
sounds-
yeah,
I'm far
I
too
do.
childish.
I know, right? My brain just leaps directly to the worst possible.
Mhm.
Okay, so Emmanuel, you're right up there in the middle of the junction. Tanya, you're right up there. This dude is right up there. Does anyone recall? Did I tell anyone what his name was?
The dude we're fighting.
Yeah.
No.
No,
I
he
think
hasn't even
so.
introduced
No.
himself. He's rude. That's
He
why
just
we're killing him.
started counting
Yeah.
down.
He
Well,
did speak to you briefly.
that's why I'm dying near him anyway.
Oh,
Right, but he
okay,
didn't
let's
introduce
just
himself.
kill him. Be done with it.
Just making sure. Okay, so, and we don't have Caitlin. And she's going to need a character anyway, isn't she? So we better put a token in for her.
I spammed her with a lot of messages, but still nothing.
She didn't reply.
No.
She's probably like doing something, or she fell asleep. I hope she's okay though. I hope she's okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
She better be okay. She's got a character to play. God,
Right,
crazy.
well, that's her token for now anyway.
Hey, it's hey. Never mind.
We're just using the same token as her other character from the other
Yeah.
game, who kind of is the same character.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
talk
true.
about that. All right. Well, it's 16 minutes past. We don't
Yeah.
want to let this go too far.
Mhm.
I'll check to see if she's even seen the Facebook. No, she has not. Okay, never mind.
I hope she's okay though.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, middle of this firefight. We need to quickly. I'm going to get everyone to roll a wits and alertness check, please.
What's another this?
And then just write down for yourself or keep note of how many successes.
Okay.
you get.
No.
6 is
Oh.
the difficulty.
I love Roll20. I really do.
Yeah, Roll20 hates someone. They pick someone and then they're like that person gets screwed over.
Yeah, I love it.
Hmm.
Pick
I wish I
someone.
can be a
Right.
Roll20 where I can just pick on someone and just like, nah,
Yeah.
today is not your day. Yeah. Well, that's not hard to remember.
You're looking wonderful, Tanya.
Oh, thank you, darling. Do we have time to talk now?
You do. Wait, do you have celerity? Because maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I start like deliriting. Everyone is like, oh,
Yeah.
pardon me as well if I start yawning.
Ditto, probably. We're going to. Not yet anyway. It's only 7.
Huh? What?
What?
What? Why is everyone so quiet? Am I deaf?
I'm just making some notes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Joanna messaged me. That's totally irrelevant. Okay, so better roll for you, Barry, hadn't I? Let's get your Emmanuel Bishop. Needs to roll a wits and alertness check. Wits and alertness.
Was that just for people in the fight, or was that for everyone?
Everyone in the fight. Yeah, but I mean, if you're near the fight, then you should roll as well, so we have an idea of where you are in the initiative sequence. Okay, what do we we get there? Oh, -1 successes.
This is not a good start for everyone.
That's terrible. Okay, so the reason for that, I am going to say, Barry, is because you just had the gun ripped out of your hand and thrown against the wall, and now you're empty-handed. I mean, you can pull guns out. You've got guns and other shit, obviously, but the big gun got taken out of your hand, which leaves you at a bit of a disadvantage there. And so you've got -1 on the initiative roll. So -1 is Bishop. 1 success. Who has 1 success? Anybody? Nobody? Okay, 2
Lexi.
successes.
It's me.
Oh,
Sorry,
Alexi had 1 success.
Alexi.
oh, what?
Isn't Alexi
18.
out of the game though? He's
Who is
unconscious.
Oh, yeah,
Nicola?
I
sorry.
rolled a D10,
Nicola.
right?
Why are you
Oh, not
silent?
Alexi.
Yeah,
This
why
is
are you
just
quiet,
Garth.
Nicola?
He's playing one of the mercenaries.
Nicola,
His
not-
voice is
so not
obfuscated.
Alexi.
So we can't hear him at all. Bye.
Okay.
Come
2
on.
successes. Who got 2 successes?
Say something. Oh, I did. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, and that is Sage. Okay, anyone got
Oh.
3 successes?
She responded. She is coming.
Is coming? Awesome. Okay.
Hmm.
Did anyone get 3 successes?
No.
No, Tanya, what did you get?
Nil.
No successes. Okay. Okay. All right, and I guess if she's coming, we can wait for her to roll her initiative too. All right. Okay, so you've all got a pretty good idea what you're doing. Let's go through and declare our actions. So Bishop, you got the worst initiative here, which was negative. What are you planning to do?
I'm gonna make a dive for the gun
Okay. All right, Tanya, what are you planning to do?
with celerity.
With celerity, okay. Tanya, what are you planning to do?
So what happened when with
So
that?
you guys are around the corner. You've been firing at this dude. He
Oh
is
no, I
literally-
punched him.
Right, you punched him. Okay. You discovered that you hit him and it felt like hitting the
Oh.
wall.
Sorry, no, I tried staking him.
Right, you tried to stake
But
him,
that
right?
it broke.
The tip broke off.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So you've kind of discovered that he's quite tough physically.
Yeah.
He's taken the big gun off Barry, off Bishop.
Mhm.
Okay, so what are you planning to do next, Tanya?
So when I see it, basically I'm just gonna back out really
Okay,
fast.
so you're going to pull back to like
Mhm.
here or something?
Yep, yeah. Like celerity back out.
Okay, and do you turn around to do that?
No,
Turn and
I'm literally
back
like
out.
looking at him backing out like
so you take the
backwards.
disengage action.
yeah, oh yeah.
Right, in D&D it would be
Yeah,
disengage,
that's the
right?
one. Yeah.
Right. Okay, fair call. Okay, then Nicola, hang on, what's our order? Yeah, Nicola, what are you planning to do?
So which one of the vamps am I?
You can choose which one you want to be.
Look at that one, and
Okay, cool.
I can't change him.
All right, I'm going to put him under your control if I can. Let's see if I can do that. Represents character. I'm just going to make him represent Alexi for now.
Yep.
I'll put your Alexi on him so that you can control him. Does that work? Do you have control
that
of him now?
works. No.
Don't have control. Okay.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I do. I just know arrow keys, but that's all right. I can move them with my mouse.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Right, I
Excellent.
will poke around the corner and shoot some more bullets down at him.
All right, so you're going to poke around the corner and fire at him.
Yep.
And last but not least, Sage, what will your action entail? And because Sage, you've got the highest initiative, you get to see what everybody else is doing and choose something based on that.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I was going to tell I was going to have a chat to Christian.
Okay, what are you going to say to Christian?
I'm gonna boost his morale by oh hi.
Hey.
Oh,
Get your roll 20 up, Caitlin, as soon as you can.
Yep. I was going to boost his morale by saying if you need the strength that's inside you, you have Thrasius's blood, you are Bruja. Get in there and show everyone what Bruja blood's all about.
Okay,
But
so
also,
that's-
I want
Physical.
Tanya to hear that as well, because I also think she needs it. So
okay,
Oh,
and
he's
are
a
you
ghoul, isn't
very
he?
good? And are you taking any physical actions when you do that?
well, if I can,
Yeah.
then I'll boom. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Explosives.
Caitlin, I have put you on the map as currently your old token. I'm going to. You don't have a character sheet in here, do you? Do you have a character sheet in here?
I had one in the Chicago, but I don't think I have it in here. But I've got it written down. Sorry, I thought we started at 7:30. I didn't realize it was 7.
Ah, yeah. Normally we start at 7. Sorry.
That's my own fault. My apologies.
That's all good. Character sheet. Well, if you've
What
got
are
it
you-
written down, that's cool. What I should do is, do you have? You're in the roll 20 though, are you or not?
Yeah, I'm in roll 20 now.
Okay. Well, let's add a character.
Sorry, guys.
that's a good.
You better be.
Please forgive me.
This is Kitty, right?
Yeah, this is
We
Kitty.
who are about
Kitty.
to die salute you.
She's just been in a trance this whole time. She's just been following.
Feel free to.
Literally like staring at like looking.
We haven't
at.
really gotten too far anyway.
Okay, cool.
No,
Yeah.
we're basically
Yeah.
just placing our characters and getting the. What you are going to do is make a wits and alertness roll for
Okay.
initiative, just to see where you are in the turn of
Okay.
events. Okay, so you now have a character sheet, and you should be able to edit it, I think. So you can go through and fill that in as we go, or not. You can just use a paper one. Although actually, I would like you to fill it in when you have a chance.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Save settings, and now I'll connect your token to this character sheet. Give you a nameplate. Here we go. I think you should have control now of your character. Yes. Okay. So before you move to there, I'm going to get you to roll your wits and alertness. Give me a number. How many successes against difficulty 6, please? And bless you, Dr. Shipman.
You break out of obfuscate.
Yeah. Incidentally, do you move to your position, Shipman, and then obfuscate, or
No, I'm not obfuscating.
you're not obfuscated? Okay. So you're basically just peeking around behind Sage, basically just looking around behind her
Yeah.
as she goes to fire her gun. Okay, so was that 5 successes, was it?
I haven't fired yet. I thought I would wait till
Yep.
we're all ready.
And is the difficulty 6?
The difficulty is 6.
Yeah, then 5
So
successes.
Kitty has 5 successes. Okay, so Kitty, what you're going to see is you're going to get the first action, but you get to hear everybody else's actions. So Bishop is going for the big machine gun that's been taken out of his hands and thrown on the floor. He's diving for that gun. Tanya is retreating from having attempted to stake this dude, and the stake has broken on his back. Nicola is stepping out to take a shot, I assume.
Yep.
Sage is
3-round burst if I could.
Sage is about to say something by the looks of things.
Tried to boost morale and then yeah.
And also
Shot
take a
off.
shot, right?
With 3
And
successes there.
Right. And Kitty, what are you planning to do then in that moment?
I'm hanging back. So I think I've only got grenades now. I think my weapon got broken last time.
Right.
That was a new thing?
Because I was trying to bat things. So yeah, I don't have any.
Can you make a perception alertness check at that moment, Kitty?
1, 2, 4. Perception alertness. 3, 5, 6. 1 success.
One success. Well, that's enough to notice that these soldiers that are standing around you are all carrying like 3 or 4 guns. And maybe if you ask one of them, they might give you one.
Cool. I will turn turn to whoever's close to me. I'll be like, I know y'all are real busy, but can I have a gun or 2 or 3? Because I feel like I'm kind of weaponless.
Okay, so Joanna turns back to you and she just casually hands you a Glock by the nozzle and turns the safety off as she passes it to you.
Cool. I will check how many rounds I have.
It's
And
got about 16 rounds in it.
Cool. And I will aim up and wait and fire when I
Okay.
feel like we're in danger.
All right, so you're still back behind around the corner. Okay, so nothing's happening for you then. You've just done that. Excellent. In which case, Sage, you make your comment, which was?
Damn it, I had already said it.
You don't have to say it again. You don't have
Okay,
to.
well, I was telling him to get in there and show everyone what Bruja Blood's about,
Right.
even though he is a ghoul.
Okay. And it's
Mhm.
this guy's Christian, okay?
Yeah, he
Okay.
needed more a morale boost.
Right.
Oh yeah, because he was shaking when he gave me that grenade launcher.
Which reminds me to add these guys to Mm-mm. Same time as Tanya is going to go, you will also be noticing that one of the other special units, Rhea, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 with you. Right. Rhea go at the same time. Christian and Joanna go at the same time. Okay. Excellent. So, in which case, Sage, take your shot. Roll to hit.
I already have.
Dex and firearms. Yep.
That was 3 successes for that one.
3 successes. Okay. So, what kind of weapon is it? It's a rifle.
Yeah, rifle.
Okay, so
it
we're going to
has-
get a little bit more serious tonight, and we're going to check out what the bonuses and damage for rifles are in players in the main vampire book.
Okay. Just remember the third one's an incendiary round.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, do you have?
That's why I'm going 3-round bursts.
Oh, itchy those. Mm.
Okay, so you're firing a rifle.
Mm-hmm. Semi-automatic.
Yep, semi-automatic. Yep. Do you have stats for that? in front
Nope.
of you?
No.
Okay, it's going to be a Remington then.
Ooh.
And you're going to get, so your damage is like 8. Your difficulty is 8. So
God damn. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's the same.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. They get to soak some of it. So you
Hmm.
do. And the damage is the weapons damage dice plus the hit successes. Okay. So you had 3 successes,
I'm
right?
sorry,
So
it's 2. Because I rolled a 1 on that, so it would have taken 1 off. Sorry, 2.
2 successes.
Mm.
Okay, so 2 plus 8 is 10, and he soaks most of it.
It's all right, he's made a marble. I didn't expect
Right.
anything less,
Yeah.
to be honest.
But you do see him kind of rock slightly from the shot. You do kind of, there's definitely some penetration that hits him and hits him in the shoulder, spinning him. And he puts his hand against the wall and looks back at you. Okay.
Mhm.
Who is next? Who is next? So that was Sage. Nicola, you're going to roll dex
All right.
and firearms. You're using, what is it, an assault rifle?
Yep.
Okay, so your difficulty is 7, your damage is 7.
3 successes.
3 successes, okay, so that's 10 as well. And
So I rolled 10 dice, is it, for the...
yep, you're all, no, you take the number of successes that you get.
Yep.
From your dex and firearms.
Yep.
That are above 8, and you add those to 7, which is the damage, the standard damage. Does that make sense?
I make no successes.
Make no successes.
Yep. No,
Okay.
let's look at it in the ones. Yep.
So you burst around the corner, you take a shot, you let off a spray, and you hit nothing, or nothing that you can tell that you've hit. All right, Tanya, what are you doing?
I am just gonna go. Actually, Tanya would probably just ask, like, who are you? What do you want? Apart from the what do you call this? The equipment, and take my Glock out and just try hit this guy. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're doing as you're taking your Glock out. You're like, who are you? What are you doing here? What do you want? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. He continues to engage with Bishop, and he says, why? I'm Eric. And Eric steps towards Bishop. Bishop, you are reaching for the gun at this point, right?
Yep, going for the gun.
Yeah, so you're going to make a dex and little athletics check.
Okay.
Okay. Manuel Bishop, dex and athletics. Ooh, 2 10s and a 9 and a 1. So 10 and a 9, 2 successes. All right, you dive for the gun, and you're using celerity. So you pick it up, you stand up, and you can make a dex and firearms attack. All right. Dex and firearms. Okay. What's the difficulty for this gun? Let us find out. Guess we'll use that. Crikey dick, that's a lot of dice. Okay, so that's 10 successes off the bat. And he's going to soak some of that. He soaks 7 of those successes. So you do 3 levels of damage to him with the machine gun, with the heavy machine gun. Okay? Can't hear you if you're talking.
What?
There you go.
What's his? Does his body move at all?
When you hit him,
Yeah.
yeah, a little bit, but nowhere near as much as you would expect from certainly not a normal person. He's clearly is very strong, very fortitudinous. Is that a word? Did I just make that up?
Has he got holes in his body?
He's not wearing any clothes, so you're seeing big chunks where the bullets have hit and penetrated, and you see these little rose-like wounds open up underneath where the marble crumbles away.
How big are the holes, please?
Oh, bullet-sized?
Bullet size.
Yeah. So
Okay.
You've taken your action. Remember that. You've already taken your action. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who is next? Is Christian and Joanna. They have not rolled. Okay, so Christian and Joanna pop out from around the corner at about the same time, and they both fire off half a clip each in his direction. They have to step in to at least there, and Joanna's going to have to run to like here, I think. Maybe Christian's going to move to the other side, actually, over here. This corridor is in fact straight, not curvy like that, because I can't draw. So as to avoid shooting Emmanuel Bishop in the back of the head, because he's right there. They let off some shots, and this dude goes poof and disappears into smoke. He begins to curl up into this white mist and disappears.
What we need is bombs, right?
Yeah,
Right, Doctor?
someone has to like pull. Don't you guys have that
You want a
thing-
bomb?
We need a bomb that we can set. We run and set it, and then we actually go and hit that button. Remember, what's that thing? What's that thing, Bishop?
You need a
A
sticky bomb.
detonator?
Sorry,
You
what?
need a sticky bomb with a detonator.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
sticky bomb, is that what you're talking about? Like plastic?
Stick it where it is
Yeah.
now, where we can see where he just disappeared. We run, hit the button, boom.
What?
Oh, okay. I got
You can
grenades. I
literally
don't have
see
a
the
bomb.
mist. You can literally see the mist as you're talking, moving around down to there, and then
Can I
Does
shoot
anyone
him?
have a vacuum? We can just suck it up.
Oh wait, where is he now? Sorry, I didn't see.
so hang on, I'll get my pen. The mist went that way.
Oh right, okay.
So we just follow the mist.
Okay, so who's going to go? Who goes? Who moves to the corner?
I'll go.
All right, Bishop. So Bishop, you're going to move to the corner. You're going to make a perception alertness check from here. Bishop.
Someone throw a bomb on that thing.
I'm out of ammo too, aren't I?
Yes, you are. You need to change ammo on that gun.
Changing it.
Okay, so you're changing it as you're moving.
And I'm picking up Alexi and getting ready to carry him.
Okay, so you're carrying Alexi. Okay, cool. So Bishop, you get to the corner, you look around the corner, you see the mist going up through a grate in the ceiling into one of a ventilation shaft.
All right. Is there a door?
Is there a door like down that corridor?
Yeah.
Yep, there's two doors down that corridor. The lights are all flickering and you know, it's quite dark and spooky looking.
Maybe we should try and talk with Parker, see if maybe there's a fuse box or something. I don't know anything about electricity, so I don't know. Oh, he's probably listening to me right now.
I can hear you, Sage. Yes. Fuse box, you say?
Yes, something to turn the lights back on. It's all up down here.
I'll have a look, see what I can find. I'll have to go back into the house.
Okay.
And you hear him say something to the other two that are with him, and you hear them moving. Okay, but you guys are still pretty much where you are.
Can someone
You can
see
move your
if anyone
characters
can
if you
see
want.
him or feel him, or anyone can do that? Can anyone do that?
Oh, can I try and sense him by his aura?
At this point, do you move up to the corner?
Yeah, I'll move up to the corner.
All right. Well, you do that with your character. Okay. So from there, no, he's not there. By the time you get to where Bishop is, I think, and this is a manual Bishop. By the time you get to where he is, he's gone. He's gone up and through into the shaft. So I don't think you're going to be able to see him at this point.
He's gone up there.
No one can
I
actually
can't
hear him.
feel them anymore.
Can anyone hear him?
No.
No
There's
one
no,
can hear him.
He's a soundless, wispy bit of mist going.
Sure as hell would like to know the name of that trick he did.
What?
I know of it, don't I?
Flesh of
I rolled
marble.
it.
Flesh of marble, yeah.
Flesh of marble. Yeah, Ragnar definitely could not do what he did. Because he is too high a generation.
The one thing that you do know, though, is that it's a Protean discipline, and that you know that Ragnar's blood was somehow gangrel related.
Okay, I'll repeat that then. I'm gonna check on Christian. Did it help?
Yeah,
Foster,
that was
yes.
really excellent. Thank you. Your teamwork is just fantastic.
Oh.
Leadership skills, amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm just keeping an eye on everyone, and I don't want them to feel down or whatever.
Yes, it's very easy to get feeling down when you're in a dungeon underground fighting vampires that have impossible to kill skin.
Yep, that was ridiculous. But
probably
it
should
clearly
reload.
was doing something.
Yes, you're getting somewhere. We're all getting somewhere with him, but I'm not sure we're going to get there fast enough. He keeps running away.
Yes, he does.
Shipman, you're still standing where you were?
I'll be following behind anyone
Okay.
if they're moving.
Is anybody moving? I mean, all I know at this moment is Bishop's at the corner. Here. So does anybody move up to that corner, or what happens? He's just having this conversation in this junction.
No, I'm not
Question?
moving.
Where did we land on that whole getting the hell out of here?
I mean, we can.
Well, weren't they were blocking the way that we came in, right?
Okay, Shipman, perception alert, let's check.
Are they?
I thought we were like we went into the room and then we discovered where Dana was.
Daria.
You used Spirit's Touch to get a vision of that.
Yeah, and then we found out
Space.
that she was being held somewhere, and then the choice was whether to keep going or to leave.
Yeah, you had a Spirit's Touch impression of that room.
I thought that they were
Okay.
coming down because when we killed all the people, the soldiers coming down towards you, then I came down, and then Mist Man was coming down the way that I came, wasn't he? No, I thought
What
Maybe
was
not.
your perception alertness check?
just a 1.
A 1? Okay. You think you see something moving just kind of right here, right behind. Who is this? This is Rhea.
Like shadowy or like a.
You see like a white mist pouring down out of the ceiling and taking form right behind Rhea. Right there.
I'm going to, I guess, push Rhea to the ground.
Okay, so you can make a Dex and Athletics check.
Oh,
Unleash the Kraken.
Yeah.
Take her,
it.
not me.
So I tried out initiative, and you know what? I really don't like it. It was really long-winded and fucking terrible to
It's
run.
pretty clunky.
Really clunky and convoluted.
Sorry, was it
Easy.
strength and athletics? Was
Strength and athletics, yeah.
it? Oh, this will be fun.
0 successes. She's like, she kind of steps to the side, like, what are you doing? And just as this figure appears behind her and with wolf claws reaches around the front of her face and tears out her throat, she drops to the ground, blood gushing out of her face and her throat. You can make a self-control check.
Oh dear fucking god.
Can I make a
I
give?
just got out of that.
It's just happened behind you, Sage.
Can I make a give blood check?
You can make a
What's self-control
perception
again?
alertness check, Sage.
Oh yeah.
So can Tanya,
Yeah.
so can Kitty.
Do I roll
Sorry,
for
what?
self-control?
What are we doing?
Self-control,
Self.
you asked me what to roll?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I forget for self-control.
Got 3.
It is on your character sheet. So let's have a look. Mr. Shipman.
I need to remember that.
Self-control is
So it's
1.
under. You've got 4 dice for self-control, Mr. Shipman.
So I just roll 4d10.
Yep, just roll 4.
Okay, cool.
I got one.
And the difficulty is going to be 6.
Nine, 10, 8, 3.
Okay, you do not frenzy, which is good.
Is any blood sprayed on me?
Yes.
Can I drink it?
You can- well,
You
yeah.
can lick it.
No, I'm just gonna
Nom
start.
nom nom.
This guy just.
I'm just
begins
gonna
to
watch
turn-
while licking the blood that's sprayed onto me.
Like slowly taking your tongue out, like
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
reach it on the
Just letting you know,
sides.
Okay, so what do we get for everybody else's?
I had 1 success.
Tanya, 1 success.
1
You see-
success.
You see something
3.
happen over there. Kitty, 1 success, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you see some movement happening over there, but by the time you turn, all you see is this figure spiraling back into white mist and pouring itself up through the ceiling into the grate in the ceiling again. And you see, what is her name? Rhea.
Rhea?
Rhea's body dropped to the floor. It's her throat torn out. She's just gurgling there for a minute. She doesn't die immediately. She's obviously in agony for a few seconds.
Can I shoot her?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
give her
you
some
wanna
blood.
shoot
Oh.
Oh,
You could both do the same, do those things. But
to be fair, I'm further away from Sage, so I'll just let her do what
You,
do what-
you give her blood and then shoot her,
shoot her.
and then give her blood again. And
right. So Sage steps forward
Yes, please.
to give her blood.
Ah.
Right, how much blood are you going to give her?
Just 1 point. I can't really spare too much.
1 point of blood. Okay.
Yep.
She's going to try and soak some damage. It's not enough blood, and it's her throat's ripped out, so the blood is literally coming out from her throat as she's trying to taste it. She's desperately trying to drink that blood, and she's like, yeah, she's
Oh
making
God.
an effort, but it's just coming back out again, and her whole face is just gore. There's blood up the sides of her faces. Spraying out
medicine?
onto you. Yeah, you can make a medicine
Could
check.
I like try and stop it?
Try.
Please.
Yeah, you can make
Thank you. What do I need to do this? Medicine and
some medicine in this case.
intelligence, I think. Medicine intelligence.
Typically, but wits and medicine this time.
Okay.
Because you're trying to do this in a combat situation.
yeah. No, I can't do it.
Right, you're literally
The
making
doctor,
it
is there
worse.
anything you can do?
I'll jump in. I'll jump in.
She's
Okay,
slipping
thank
away. All right, so you're going to need 4 successes, Mr. Shipman, and the difficulty is now
Jeez.
7.
Come on, you got this.
You
You got
spend a
this.
willpower point.
Does anyone have an idea? Do we fight this thing or we actually run?
No, obviously we fight. What kind of bourgeois are you?
I'm trying to protect everyone, and I don't want anyone else dying.
What did
Hold
you
to
get
run.
usually?
He's gonna keep
You
attacking
can
as
make
long as we're.
intelligence and medicine check, Shipman, because you're a
Unless
lot
we-
more cool and calm right now than pretty
Intelligence.
much anybody else.
7.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Russell.
5 successes.
Oh,
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Superman.
Holy crap. Okay, so
Jesus Christ.
Shipman literally
Oh.
saves her life. She is going to be almost unconscious. She's not very useful to anyone right now, but she's not dead.
Can I push my blood back in?
Push it back in.
Scoop her blood out, put it back in there.
Just put it back in. It'll be fine. Just put it back in.
Just use your
Shove
finger.
it in there. Shove it in her nose or something. It just stays here.
Bishop, what are you doing while this fiasco is going on at the other end of the hallway?
Oh God.
I was gonna say, but it's too late now.
Yeah.
So they already spin around and shoot the bugger, but
Right, you wouldn't have even seen him though, because he's around the corner from where you are. If you want me to show you the map again,
okay.
I'll give you a look here. So you are here, where that little red dot's going ping, and
Yeah.
this whole thing happened around the corner over here.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you
Shift
wouldn't have been
myself.
able to see it anyway.
Can we actually see where all the vents are at the moment?
You can see the vents in the ceiling, in the ventilation system that's running along
Is
the
it
roof.
like all like, is that like one of those window ones and then there's kind of like block ones, or is it just a one big vent that open?
It's one big thing. It's like a big pipe.
Right.
And it has openings about every 30 feet, probably every
Okay.
30 feet, something like that.
Because basically, if we watch this mist coming anywhere,
Right. So if you keep
either
an
you shoot it or grenade it or something. So we all need to be aware wherever this mist is coming out. That means we know he's coming out there.
Sage, can you make a intelligence and occult check, please?
Is this still vampires?
Yep.
Okay. 5.
Wow. You rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 10s, a 9, and an 8. That is incredible.
Hey, it's
What the
Sage.
shit?
Sage, you remember Uther telling you once upon a time that he really wants you to learn Protean, because eventually when you can take mist form, you'll discover that you're pretty much invulnerable to everything. It's almost impossible to hurt a vampire that is in mist form.
Right. Okay. I'll mention that.
Go on.
Okay.
Did he happen to?
Anything that's in mist form is impervious to all those things. So
Okay.
that's the
least
word,
we
right?
know where-
Impervious.
If that's the case,
Do you
we know where
happen?
he's coming.
Invulnerable, sorry.
Do you happen to know what does affect the mist at all?
Bishop, do you come wandering back to
Yeah.
them? So you're going to come down the hallway?
Yeah.
At least
I'm
half.
watching my back because I'm expecting him to jump me. In fact, I'm hoping he's going to jump me.
I have an idea.
If that's the case, then we need to, when we see the mist come down, then we need to prepare that he's coming down there.
I have an
You're going to
idea.
put little X's where you can see
What's your idea,
ventilation
Sage?
shafts, okay? So
We
there's
block
vents
them.
here.
We block the shafts.
How do we block them?
I
I think the mist could just go through everything, can't it?
Mm,
Yes.
Anyone have a vacuum cleaner?
That's what Dr. Shipman just asked before.
I've got one in my pocket.
Mercy, you also know that the vacuum cleaner
Sage.
sorry, Sage. You'll also know
okay.
that a vacuum cleaner will not work. You
Vacuum
cannot
cleaner will not
even blow the mist. It won't
Not
move.
even a Dyson.
It's very powerful, magical mist.
Hmm.
It's very hard to make it move. You have to have a lot of wind to
Right.
make it move.
So we just need to
I don't think it's
What?
There's a
impossible
way
to
to
block
force
these,
it into a
but-
trap, like a fire trap, but I don't think we have enough time to do that.
All
Watch
right,
out
just
when
keep
the
your
mist
eyes
is
and
coming
ears open.
One bit of good news though, Sage, is that during that conversation, Uther told you that what a misted vampire will not be able to do is to actually penetrate your mouth and go down inside you and then rip its way out.
Okay. Oh
So
my
that's
God.
good news. At
Okay.
least not most vampires.
Well, yeah. You don't have to worry about him entering you and exploding you from inside, everyone.
Well,
You
that's
can't
the
do
plus
that.
side.
Well, that's a relief.
Thanks
small
for
one.
telling us, darling.
Yeah, maybe we should just keep going. Okay, can anyone hear
You can hear-
where
yeah, you can hear water dripping.
what a tripping. Okay. Is that from the mist?
No.
Okay. I mean, we could potentially
We
follow
can-
that, but
I mean, we can just keep an eye and we just keep moving.
We get perception alertness checks from everyone.
I would say we keep moving. Anyone that has the ability to heighten their senses, perhaps listen out for footsteps that aren't ours. Also 5 successes.
Wow.
No successes.
I'll listen,
4
but please let
successes.
me know if you're gonna explode things this time.
Oh yes.
No.
If we use any weaponry,
Whoops.
the first thing you say is off, and then whoever's using the heightened senses will turn them off immediately. Will that work?
Yep.
Okay.
Being
If
a
you-
demon sucks.
Shipman, you have 2 successes on your perception alertness. Sorry, not Shipman, Bishop.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
You got nothing. Tanya, nothing. Alex, that was a 1.
That was nothing.
That was nothing.
Yep.
So nobody's had any successes here except for Bishop. Okay,
I
Bishop.
had 4.
You
I had 5.
4. You had 5. Wow.
Hmm.
Okay, so you two and Bishop all hear the sound in the distance coming from a long way away through the corridors. It sounds like a squeaking noise. It sounds like a metal on metal kind of sound, like possibly something turning, like a valve.
Oh God. Oh God. Do you think there's like a sprinkler system in this building?
I mean,
I,
we've never
I
been
look
here.
up and look for any sprinklers.
The sprinklers start to spray water.
Is it water?
Is it holy water?
It's not holy
60
water.
shower time?
That is a brilliant idea, though. If
I'm
only-
more worried
No.
about gasoline.
Fuck, I wish I'd thought of that.
Where's Jojo?
Holy water.
Shut up!
That's genius.
Don't give him ideas.
Genius idea. If only, but that being said, holy water is extraordinarily hard to come by.
That's true.
So it's not holy water, it's just normal water, and it's all washing down over you and going on the floor. And then you notice there's actually a lot more water on the floor than you were expecting from just the sprinklers. There seems to be water coming down the stairs in various places as well.
Great.
We should get out of here. I think
We
they're
should
going to
go.
flood it as I
Let's
pick up
get-
Alexi and
We need to
start
go up.
making for the exit.
We need to go against the water.
I'll get everyone to make an intelligence and alertness check at this point.
Should have just been a shark, not a land shark. This wouldn't have been an issue. Sorry,
So
what was
what-
that again?
How many dice for this one?
For you, 5.
Oh, sorry, what was
2
that?
successes.
Intelligence
I'm just
and-
alternating between 5 and 6 so far. So
They might put creatures underwater, so
Oh.
be ready for anything.
Can
I
you repeat
botched
that?
that.
Sorry.
Watched it. Wow. Okay.
Sorry, what was that? Intelligence and
Alertness.
Ooh.
I'm going to order some dice.
5.
From Mighty Ape.
5 successes.
Tomorrow.
Wow. Okay.
What the hacks?
So if you got more than 2 successes, then you're not lost
Mhm.
in the
Right,
tunnels.
I'm gonna grab someone because I'm not lost. I might as well grab someone.
I'm gonna follow Sage.
we're all getting out of
At
here.
this point, you don't know who knows what, though. That's keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
well, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
follow the crowd of people.
All right.
Well, I say that I'm lost.
So at this point, nobody's moved from this location, right? You're all still in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. So where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
The doors.
We need to get out of here.
All right. So, Bishop, you did see some doors
Mhm.
down this direction.
Yeah.
Better share the map again so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. So down here, this way, there's some doors at the end of that corridor.
Okay. Head towards them.
All right.
I'll take someone who looks lost.
I look lost.
Okay, come
I
here,
also look
random
very
NPC.
I'll take
Where are
Kitty's
you?
hand.
There we go.
Thank you. I was found in the building, so I don't know how to get out of the building.
Come
Right.
here,
It's definitely
darling.
not the way.
I'll take you
anyway.
with me.
All
I
right.
don't like my coat getting wet. In my
You get
ear.
to a couple of fairly secure looking doors, people. And yeah, what are you going
Can
to do?
we?
These are not
That-
steel doors, though, not like those badass steel doors that you had to blow your way through.
Does it have a handle?
They do have handles and locks, double
Yeah.
doors.
Okay. I'll see if
No explosives.
Wooden doors, incidentally.
Can we just
On
open
this
one?
weekend,
Like, just
yeah.
remove
Quite
the
heavy.
yeah. Just kick the door or like
You want to kick them in?
Oh, wouldn't right.
I wouldn't kick it. Sorry, I was just like literally take the lock, like rip the lock.
You want to rip the lock out? Do you have wolf claws?
No
Kicking it would be fun though.
wood though.
unless your foot gets
It's
blown
wood.
off.
It's wood.
All right.
So what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna try strength. Pull the lock and open the door if I can.
Okay, so you're going to make an athletics check, dex and athletics, or strength and athletics.
Yeah.
Come on, Tanya. One.
One success. Yeah, you make some headway in that, but you haven't managed to rip it out yet. It's
Okay.
not coming out as easily as you had hoped. You guys all see Tanya fucking around with the lock, basically.
Someone shoot it.
I'm
Someone
going to shoot
that
the lock.
Okay, you're going to shoot the lock.
Yeah.
How many dex and firearms dots do you have?
Dexterity 3, firearms 4, so 7.
You shoot the lock out, and it just
Like-
flies out the back of the door.
Cool.
Okay.
Crack that.
All right. Now
Open.
I'm going to get you guys to put your characters on this. Let me see.
It's a lot of
It's not funny,
audience
guys.
chatter.
Yeah, it's not that funny.
Someone's laughing at us. Someone out there is.
Or at least Alexis.
Okay, let's call this.
At least someone's laughing.
We're going to truncate this map here. This goes for about 50 feet.
Oh.
Okay. 50 feet. There you go. You can read that. Okay, so you're at the door. This is the door. Put your characters where they are.
I'll be here. Oh, is this actually a wall here?
On the side.
Yeah, there's. Is that a
Ping-
wall?
Can you ping which side you're talking about?
Oh, here?
Yeah, that's a wall.
Okay, and there was a door and all that jazz. Is that what we
Oh,
Oh
just
no,
opened?
that vertical line there is to
Mhm.
show that I've truncated the distance down
Okay,
the
okay.
corridor.
Right.
It's just a construction line. if you
Yeah,
like.
I'll be at the back. Or not. Hey,
Just
that's
keep an
fine.
Just keep an eye on things,
Shipman.
just in case that Eric
I'll
guy
stay,
comes
I'll
back.
stay here. Stay here. Got my gun.
Okay. So Tanya, you've just shot the lock out. Kitty, you're at the front. Bishop, where are you? Can't hear you if you're talking.
I will let them all come through and keep an eye while they're all coming through, so
So-
I'll be at the back.
I was
Okay,
gonna
so
be at the
then-
back.
You can be at the back with Sage.
At the yeah, that's right.
Sage,
this
you can be a
together.
little bit backer if you like.
Ooh, okay.
Well, I'm
Who wants
staying
to-
somewhere in the
Back
middle.
or ear.
How much to the back do you want to be?
I think this is
Shipman.
fine.
Shipman, are you okay? You want to be way back there
No.
where that
That was
green
me.
ping was?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you take out the door And then what? Tanya?
Ooh.
Oh, not Tanya. That was Kitty.
Me.
Sorry.
Open the door.
Open the door. All right. You see a storage room behind the door. Make a perception alertness check, Kitty.
4. Two successes.
2 successes. Okay. You see a strong box sitting on one of the shelves amongst various other boxes that look like ammunition and weapons and axes and other things like that.
I
Also,
have so many weapons.
boxes of food there as well. How many successes did you get?
2.
2. Okay. So you're just going to go in and grab weapons?
I want to see if there's any traps. I'll look for traps.
Okay. So you're looking around for traps. So now you're going to make a perception and investigation check.
Perception, investigation.
Unless you want to make an intelligence and investigation check.
Where's my investigation on the other side? An investigation is good.
Yeah.
And where is it? Perception and investigation?
Perception and investigation, or intelligence and investigation.
No,
depending on-
perception's better.
Okay. So it's more of a passive look around than a, where would I put a trap?
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. Well, you see a little wire running off the back of that strong box.
That's gonna blow up.
Did
I'll
you say
point
that out loud?
Yeah, I'll point that out to Tanya and everyone. Like, there's a line from Strongbox to something, but there's a bunch of weapons in here, and I'm very inclined to take them.
Can someone investigate this place? What's that line?
I'll
Where it goes?
I'll go and have a look.
I'd suggest anyone with heightened senses turning that shit down.
So Bishop, you're going to move up from the back to
Thank
the
you.
front.
No problem.
Yeah, yeah, slowly and carefully.
So Bishop, you start moving up from the back. Sage, you're watching from the back. Sage, can you make a
Yep.
perception alertness check?
That I can. 4.
4 successes. Okay. Sage, you're noticing, and I'm just going to keep the scale relatively the same, but I'm going to add a wall because you're in a different part of the space here. We'll just cover this wall here so that we know that it's a long corridor.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. You're noticing that from about here, something's moving in the shadows over there.
Who's next to me currently?
Who is next to you currently is... One moment, please. That is going to be Joanna.
Okay, sweet. I'll just ask her if she has a flashbang or flashbang.
So you just like point flashbang?
No, I just want to know if she has one, just in case we need to use it.
He says, she nods when you say that. Yeah.
Okay, hold on to it. Hold on to it. And I need some sort of light here.
So you're saying this
Can-
out loud to people, or
Mhm.
yeah?
Can
So you're
anyone
saying,
point a torch down here? If you have one,
Do I have a torch?
do they have one?
You've got a torch, Alexi. All of
I-
the soldiers have torches,
Okay.
Cool.
but
I,
Alexi
well,
can do it because he's.
I
player
point a
character.
torch down there, and yeah.
Do you move in that direction, Alexi?
Yep. Awkwardly, I suppose, because I'm still carrying myself.
All right. All right. And as you do, first of all, there is water running down through the middle of the room now. You point a torch over there, and there's this huge fucking rat.
Right. I'm gonna shoot it with my Glock.
Right there. It's huge. And it's standing up on its hind legs. It's looking at you like this demonic little fucking rat.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot it with my Glock.
Dex and firearms, please.
Right. And no specialty. Sad. That's
Right,
okay.
Shipman, can you make a perception alertness check?
1. Oh. That hurts. It hurts so much.
Okay, so one success. You blow the rat away. It's just you just smear the wall in blood. The rat is dead. Shipman, perception alertness check. Is that a 2?
Two. Yep.
You're noticing something happening about here, and you're seeing this misty figure appearing right here. Just as Sage is blowing that rat away, your friend Eric turns up again from that ventilation shaft, and he's about to kill your next best friend, who is Joanna.
Joanna was next to me.
Oh, well, okay, fine.
And
Whoever
she's
the
split
next
off.
person is. So,
That-
okay, so Daria is gone. Rhea is barely alive. Nicola is alive. And I don't have any notes on Joanna. You say she's next to you.
That's what
So
you
this is
told me.
Rihanna. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so he's going to take another shot at Rhea then. That must be Rhea.
Do I
The one
see
that just
him?
already got massacred.
You are in the storage room,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck.
and Tanya is next to the storage room, and Bishop is now next to the storage room. So yeah, you guys are all down that end with Christian.
Come on, Shipman, this is where you break out the
Shipman,
kung fu.
This is on you. What are you going to do, Mr.
This is
Shipman?
the person that just got massacred.
This is the person
again.
that just got massacred, and she's about to get massacred again. And you just saved her life with a enormously good medicine check. So, you know, your hard work is about to be wasted.
I'm just gonna watch.
You're going to watch?
Hmm.
Okay. Well, there's nothing to say then. She is annihilated, and at which point this guy smiles and steps towards you, Shipman, dropping her body to the floor.
Give him some morphine.
Do you want some morphine? No, I'm just gonna
this
look at
is
him
him
and smile
here.
back.
You smile back.
Yeah.
All right. He smiles as he steps towards you, and then he lurches towards you with wolf claws and tries to stick them into your throat. Would you like to make a dex and dodge check?
Sure thing.
-1.
Oh my god.
Shipman. Okay. You just had wolf claws punched into your throat, like so. And that's very painful, and you take 4 points of aggravated damage.
Oh, buddy.
There's vampire blood spraying out of you right now.
Everyone
Everyone else,
body armor doesn't do anything to that, does it?
that's how much body armor do you have? How
I
many
think I had
levels?
2.
2. Okay, we can reduce it by 2 points.
Cool.
Do you have any? You don't have fortitude though, do you?
No.
Okay, so you can't soak it. Okay. Meanwhile, Emmanuel, you can make. You're far enough back there, just near the door, that you can make a perception alertness check to see if you even see this happening. Perception alertness. So you all wanted to play Vampire the Masquerade, eh?
Mhm.
We don't want to play heroes. We don't like
More like
D&D.
Vampire the Massacre.
Right. Vampire the Massacre. Okay, not Shipman. Bishop, you have 4 successes. You hear this shit going on. You turn around. You see Rhea just get slaughtered. I'm going to take her off the map. This here is your bad guy, Eric. Shipman just gets stabbed in the throat with wolf claws. Shipman, do you go down on your knees, or do you stand there and lurch around, or what?
I'd probably just be standing there trying to remain as sort of like looking like I don't care as much as possible.
You want to make a self-control check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
It's 2 7s
3.
and a 9. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good,
So
yeah.
you're standing there. You're kind of have this urge to cover the wounds where your blood is pouring out right now. I think you've lost 2 blood points so far. Nicola, what are you doing during this whole fiasco?
Do I notice this?
Because you're basically standing right next to it at this point, right? You're like here.
No, I was down here
Oh, you're way down there.
shining
That's you.
torches and stuff.
So that must be Christian then that's up there. Okay. Okay, so do you notice any of this stuff? You can make a perception awareness check.
1 success.
1 success. Yes, something's happening back there, but it could be anything.
I'd turn around and shine my torch down there then.
Okay, you shine your torch down that way. Bishop, I told you got some successes, didn't I?
Celerity at the same time I fire at him.
Okay, dex and firearms from you. With your celerity, dex and firearms. Are you using the big gun again?
Yes.
Okay. Right, you hit him several times. Multiple bullets hit him. And you see him hit the wall. And as he hits the wall, he crunches into it, taking out a bunch of concrete from the wall itself. And as he begins to slide down the wall, he just crumbles into mist again.
I just keep going.
You're putting big pock marks in the wall. There's dust flying everywhere. Bullets are ricocheting off the wall. Okay. Very good. And he's gone again. He just goes straight up that vent right there.
Did we hear? We probably heard this, right?
Oh, you heard the
Okay.
Yeah, you totally heard the massive M60 just roar for a minute.
Did you say there's what do you call this? Guns in there, Kitty.
Yeah.
So anybody that turns around will see Shipman like holding his neck. You'll see Joanna plastered on the floor.
I think I might
right,
get
Rhea.
my stitches out of my doctor's bag and start sewing up my neck.
Yikes.
I'm gonna keep
Oh,
an eye
that's
out.
cool.
I'm gonna keep
That's
an eye out for any more of that guy. That's kind of gonna be my thing from now on.
Does anyone want to make a medicine check for Joanna? She's sort of on the ground here.
Did you want to get hurt? She's
Oh,
the one
she's
beside me.
fucked
So.
up. She is so fucked up.
Oh, that's Rhea, right?
Ray is dead.
Joanna was beside me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Ray's
Rhea.
the one that got
Hey,
fucked
I'm
up.
sorry.
I
Rhea is
look
actually
at-
the one that got fucked up.
I look at her. Have I got any
Okay, it's
first
gonna be-
aid
it's
or
right.
anything?
Huh? What?
Have I got any first aid or anything?
Let me have a look at your character sheet, Mr.
Because I'm
Bishop.
closest to her at the moment.
Medicine. You've got 1 dot in medicine, Bishop.
No.
So you could make a wits. You're closest to her. You did move up that direction. You and Shipman. I mean, Shipman is actually closer, but Shipman's got his own problems right now.
Yep.
So yeah, you can make a medicine check. Let's do it.
He's fine. He's a doctor.
He's a
Do I have to
doctor.
roll anything to sew up my own neck?
Yep, you can make a medicine dex and medicine check. Difficulty is going to be 8 though, because you're trying to do it to yourself and you can't see.
Do you need a mirror?
Dex and medicine.
Perception.
Damn. Hey. Not your first rodeo. Jesus.
Medicine.
You got a little mouth now.
Yeah, it's horizontal, right? Yeah.
Okay, Bishop. From what you can tell with your medicine check, the only thing that's going to save her is making her a vampire. That's literally the only thing that you could do to save her. She is that fucked. She's about to slip into final death.
Literally lip read that.
I couldn't hear you. What did you say? Was there somebody say something?
I think that was a fuck.
It was a
Yeah.
fuck. It was a fuck. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that's reasonable.
Is she any kind of conscious?
Her eyes are rolling around as blood is just literally pouring out of the wounds that are in her that are so big, the size of a fist. Her throat has just been torn out. Her head is barely attached to her spine. You can see her spine through the blood and the gore.
So she can't communicate or anything.
She's just, if she tries to talk, she's just coughing blood. There's just blood pouring out of her mouth. She can't, she's like,
Even if we made her a vampire,
Do you want to live?
even you can try and interpret her reaction, but it's very hard.
Okay.
You'll
I'm
probably
going to break the rules and make a vampire.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
she'll still be like vomiting and all that for hours.
He won't be helpful.
Won't be. That's the point. Are you talking to me in character?
You're
I'm
not-
still in a room.
they can't. I mean, Sage might notice what Bishop is trying to do and then try and interpret that and then make some sort of statement about it. But Bishop, you're going to try and make her a vampire, right? So the first thing you're going to do is start drinking her.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I said
Bishop
I'd do it.
goes down next to her and starts drinking her. So anybody that's watching that is just like, okay, so he's going to just use that blood. Okie dokie. And then Bishop stands back up and cuts his wrist. I'm assuming you're using your wrist for this.
Yeah. Anybody want to stop me at this point?
I will say
I'm
what I
enjoying
said
watching
earlier.
this.
Okay, you say what you said earlier.
Yes, it will take hours for her to turn. But a part of me is also like, please save her.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
I'll stick my head out of the thing.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You're going to do it?
Yeah.
All right. So Barry Bishop cuts his wrist and puts it in, and this is Rhea's mouth. And Rhea is now a vampire, but it's going to take a while, as I say. You see the wounds begin to heal up. Now, in this particular version of Masquerade and in my game, the way I like to play it is that the sire gets to choose which wounds to heal, if any or all of them. So if you're making a vampire who's like got some sort of sickness or disease or disability or scars or, you know, old wounds, the sire can literally fix those wounds. And it's up to them. Whether or not you know how to do that is probably another thing. But it really comes down to each wound. I think you just spend more blood to do it. How much blood are you going to use? Are you like going for the minimal amount? Can't hear you. Cannot hear you.
Does it improve how fast she becomes one by how much she uses?
I think it would improve. In this case, it would actually, because otherwise she's going to be out for some time. I mean, luckily for her, the damage that she took, which was aggravated, doesn't matter because she's a human right now. So aggravated damage does not affect humans differently to vampires. But once you turn her into a vampire, that damage isn't aggravated. So you will be able to heal that.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna be in all kinds of shit, but we never know. I've been
Okay.
in all kinds of
We're
So
shit.
you're
not
going to
in
spend like
London.
4 or 5 blood points.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. And how many dice did I make you guys roll? Was it 3d6 for your number of hours?
I ended up with 12 hours.
It was
so
1d10.
1d10?
2d10?
It wasn't
2d10.
1 anything. It was definitely
It
2
was
or 3. 'cause
two-
it was
I
a
think it
D10, I
was
think.
2d10
Yeah.
2d10.
because I ended up like spending so long.
So long.
So long.
Me and my 2 hours.
Yeah, screw you.
Right, Barry, would you like to roll 2d10, or would you like me to roll them for you? Or would you like to nominate somebody in the group to roll 2d10 for you? Can't hear
Nope.
you. Press the button.
Sage,
Yes.
roll it.
Oh,
You get to
how about
roll.
we split it? I'll roll one, someone else can roll the other.
Oh.
Do you want me to
Shipman?
roll one?
Oh yeah,
Shipman.
go for it. Whoever.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want it to be high or low? That's the question.
I assume you want it to be low because
Low.
you want it to take the least
We
amount of
want
time.
low. Come on, my
What-
girls, make it low.
What's your one?
8.
Oh,
Mine is only 2.
so 10 hours. She's okay. So this is going to be 10 hours. Okay, so you watched as her throat begins to knit together and she heaves herself awake and opens her eyes. And at first, she's just coughing up blood. And then she starts to get to her knees, and then she's licking up the blood, and then she's heaving again, and she's vomiting blood and also human waste. And then you're hearing her making awful noises, all the human things.
Oh, it's never good, is it?
And she's just becoming more and more conscious, but at the same time, more and more aware of her pain.
Can I stick my head out and see what the hell's going on?
Yes, you can.
What?
That just happened.
Wait.
Still keep my eye out for mist.
Do
Right.
I
Okay.
realize that
Perception
it's,
alertness for you, Charlie.
Right.
do I realize that she's just been turned into a vampire?
You can make a perception and occult check, please.
I have no occult, but I have.
Can I regain willpower for this? Yeah, I think so. You can get a willpower point back for that.
2.
Um,
Oh no, 3.
I got 5 for my perception alertness too.
Fuck.
I'm
Wow,
very much
okay.
enjoying this.
So 2 successes for for Caitlin, right?
No, 3.
3. You think you think you know what's just happened. She's yeah, it looks like she's going through the change. And Shipman, sorry, not Shipman, I keep confusing your characters. Bishop is like standing or kneeling down next to her. I'm assuming something like that, Bishop. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Hang on.
How long would
Sage.
it take me? Oh,
Sorry, Sage. You're very heightened senses, perception, not picking up anything right now, except that the floor water is starting to run over that little lip that goes into the storage room now.
Okay. Is there any way to get through there? We need to
Oh.
hurry this up.
No, this is just storage room. Does anyone have like a pair of scissors or a knife or anything?
Oh, there's a lot of
Don't you?
knives.
Scalpel.
There's a lot of knives.
Don't
yeah.
you have
Wire
a knife?
cutters.
I think somebody gave you a knife too, didn't they?
Yes.
Yes, I think they did, but like I was saying, how do you reckon I could cut this wire without it going off?
Does anyone have demolitions?
I do.
Do I have any skills in this as that NPC?
Yes, you do. You can have 2 dots in demolitions. You can make a dex and demolitions roll if you like.
By the way, Bishop, congratulations on being a father.
Thank you so much.
Because I want to open this box.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
It's
You
really good. Yeah.
you cut the wire and nothing happens.
I put my knife away and pick up Alexi again.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the box.
You can open the box. Well, the box is locked.
I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Okay, you can make a dex and something check. What do you suggest?
I think it was not subterfuge, the other one.
Streetwise or subterfuge?
Streetwise?
Not streetwise. Security, I think.
Security, definitely security. Yeah, dex and security.
Fuck. Streetwise would have been better.
Can't be helped.
Sorry.
3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you open the box. Inside, you find a bomb.
Jet, is it ticking?
No, it's disconnected.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, remember you were asking for a bomb? I found a bomb. There's a bomb here.
I mean, you know enough shit to know that it's a bomb, but you don't really know much more than that. It's some sort of there's a device plugged into some gooey looking shit that looks like it might be plastic explosives. It looks like it's shaped in such a way as to hit the doors. Or
Yeah,
anybody
there's a
can-
bomb in here.
All right, let's take all the guns and then get out of here.
I will grab as many weapons as I can without triggering anything, and then I will.
Okay, so you grab a bunch of guns, handguns, assault rifles, Uzis, stuff. They've got straps. You're just covered in guns hanging over your body right now. They're quite heavy.
Anything that will not make it hard to like leave, like enough that I would like a full artillery.
Is there a
But-
bag?
Nothing that's detrimental. Is there a duffel bag? That's a good idea.
There
there a
are
bag
there are
around?
some duffel bags.
All right,
We'll
let's
shove the
take it.
guns
I
in the
assume
duffel
I have my
bags.
hands full with the body.
There's also some crates here. Bishop, are you near the store at this point? You're still back with your
Yes,
with your
I
new
am.
child, aren't you?
Yeah, yes, I am. But
A bit concentrating.
I
on-
wanted to ask you, what is it gonna? How long is it gonna take me to get back to Parker and then come back here by celerity?
If you go, well, you can't run that long because it takes you. You're using a blood point every 3 seconds,
Mm.
right? So in
I
about
just had a good drink.
right after 30 seconds, you'd be out of blood,
Okay.
right?
Alright.
So even though you'd be moving 2 to 3 times faster, after about 30 seconds, you'd be out of blood. So by the time you got to the door, you'd run out of blood. Celerity is great for fighting. It's not great for running long distances. So that being said, you could probably get out of here within 10 minutes.
Okay. I'll tell everybody I have to take her to Parker.
And then
You're
You cut
muted.
Press the button.
Parker, how do I tell you this?
Sir,
We have a. Don't be offended, Parker.
Congratulations, Parker.
We
What?
have a new member of the family.
you've made another retainer, Mr. Smith. Not Mr. Smith, Bishop.
No, I made a childer.
There's this silence emanates across the airwaves.
Oh my god.
Let's hope he's not jealous.
That's what
And then
I'm
you
worried
hear
about.
Thanks, Nicola.
clears his throat. Understood, sir. Would you be expecting or hoping for some sort of extraction at this point?
Yes, please. I would be hoping for
you
someone
like me
to
to
look
send-
after her.
Some more members of our team to come and assist with the extraction. Will we be extracting simply this one individual or the entire team?
2 individuals actually. One's been badly shot up. He's an Nosferatu.
I
Are
see.
these the guns we're looking for?
Bishop, are these the guns you're looking for?
I don't know. Are they the guns I'm looking for?
You go and have a look.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you pop your head in, and these are largely the guns you're looking for.
Well-
There's some of
Okay.
them. Some of them are missing. Some other stuff is missing. It's not all there.
Okay.
It's better than
Obviously,
nothing.
clearly the vehicles that were on your list are not there, and some other stuff as well.
All right. I'll just take their vehicles as a trade.
You do find some of the. You find 6 out of 12 tactical armor and vests. You find 11 of the 12 night goggles are here.
I'm putting some of that, one of those on.
You find some Glocks, some camo stuff. So, there's 5 Desert Eagles. You find 4 inflatable boats in the back corner of this room.
I could do with them right now.
Some
We're swimming.
P90s, some Hock and Heckler. What are those? How do you? What the name of that fucking gun brand? G36s anyway. A bunch of shotguns, crates of ammunition, some shortwave radios, holsters, straps, binoculars, scopes, knives, parachutes.
Get all this, Parker. We've found a great deal of the stuff, not all of it, though.
Not all of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Understood. So I'll be sending in the extraction now. Would you like me to come with extraction, or would you
Oh
like?
yes, please. You might as well meet the new member of our family.
I'm looking forward to it, sir.
All right.
So you guys are going to hold the ground there for a little while?
Yeah. Well, what do you
take it
say,
you d-
guys?
I take it you didn't find the fuse box or anything.
No fuse boxes, I'm afraid.
Hmm.
Must be operated from somewhere further into the complex, or perhaps it's in the complex. Perhaps does Parker know about the control room that you found? Probably not.
No, he doesn't. Parker, there's a control room. Could you get somebody to have a look at that and make sure it's not?
Well, there's only 3 of us, sir, so we'll have a look while we go through.
Question.
Make sure those silos aren't silos for missiles.
Be careful.
Yes,
Is
sir.
the water still rising?
Yes, it is. It's getting to just above your feet now. Like it's at your ankles. It's not happening fast, but it's happening.
Okay. I will fill as many bags of guns as possible, distribute them with other people so it's not just me carrying them.
Okay.
And I will turn to Bishop and go like, shall we leave now, sir?
So in total, the
You're
number
mocking him.
A little bit.
Oh.
you realize pretty quickly that there's no way you're going to be able to carry all of the weapons that were in this place out of here. Like there's just too much stuff. There's like boxes of grenades, boxes of armor, boxes of guns.
What if I
crates, wooden
inflate one of
crates.
the boats and put the weapons into the boat and then tie a string?
Yeah, I was
mean,
thinking
it'll
exactly the
take
same.
a
then
long
wait
time.
for the-
It's water
and then
and
wait
it's
for the
like a
water to
little bit of
rise
like
enough
a
to
level, and we'll just use that and
That's
carry them.
Do
actually
we have to
them.
wait
quite-
for it to come?
You would
I
have
was
to wait
thinking-
for it to get higher in order for it to work, because the
I was
boat's gonna
thinking exactly the same thing.
but it is a very cunning idea, I must say. That's very clever. Yeah, and the boats have a basically a thing where they've got a canister of air
Yeah, and you press them and then they inflate.
that just inflates itself very quickly. In about 30 seconds to a minute, it'll inflate. And it's got like a sign on it that says "Stand clear," because it's got to go pop, 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 and start filling up with air very quickly. So yeah. So is that your plan?
I relay my plan to everyone and be like,
Please
yo,
do.
do you reckon this will work? And
As long as we keep an eye out for Misty McPokerface.
fair. Army dudes, do you reckon this is a viable plan? Because you'll probably have a lot more experience with this than I.
Bishop?
It's a very intelligent plan.
If it works, sure.
I would say let the water rise a bit and do it.
Okay, I will move the boats out of the room because there's also a bomb in there that hasn't gone off, and I just don't want to have anything near that. So
I'll
all
have
the
a look
boats
at that.
will come out of the room, and all the weapons will be out of the room, and I just leave them next to each other, getting ready to pop them up and move them.
Right.
Is there any rope? Can we tie them together?
The plan's good, but we still have to carry them the whole way through the valley
Well,
back to our van.
honestly, would still rather have a mobile weaponry while coming across things. So that way, if something breaks, we can just sort of chuck it, and we've got another one ready.
That's
Good
genius. Okay, so the weapons in the boat, are you going to load them?
Sure,
Yes.
everything's loaded.
Okay. All right.
I assumed they were already loaded.
Who's in charge of packing this boat?
I'll do one. Who are
so
the
you're in
other
charge of one boat.
soldier people?
I'm keeping an eye out. That's
Okay, so Bishop, are you going to take charge of a boat, or are you just going to worry about your new child until Parker arrives?
I've kind of got a handful of the new child.
We could put Alexis in the boat. We could put the 2 bodies in one of the boats. We don't have to carry them.
That is a good point. We tie the boats together.
All right. Put the boats together.
All right, so you're going to tie the boats together,
Mm.
and okay, cool.
Outside the door.
Yeah, outside of the room. So it's
Well,
they're
there's-
already in the hallway.
Will these
Um,
boats be able to carry all this?
Well, how
Being
many of us-
heavy
Perception alertness checks, please.
things, yes.
1, 2, 3.
Perception.
So
3
having-
successes.
You're having this conversation.
5.
All
Yeah.
successes again.
4 successes again. Wow.
3.
Well, some of you are going to hear something coming from down the corridor and around the corner. And it sounds a bit like...
Nope, nope, nope.
Another schlachter, probably.
I have 3 grenades.
Help us! Help us!
Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
It's a bit like
No,
that.
no.
And so 3 successes for you, Bishop. You hear this sound too. Bishop, you're going to make another check specially for this, which is going to be based on intelligence, memory, and such. Intelligence, and we'll just call this straight out intelligence, actually. What is it? Okay. Oh, it's physical dice. Bishop, you remember a story that your sire once told you about a creature that was created by the Sabbat? That reminds you of some of the stuff that that Land Shark Sage has been talking about. But you remember the story that Smith told you about a Vozd, which was a construct made of multiple people, and it was speaking whilst it was fighting, and it was parts of its multiple constructed body parts were multiple heads and multiple brains, so it was trying to do multiple things at the same time, making it a little bit kind of lumbering. But you remember it speaking, and when it said "Help us," that's something that the Vozd Smith told you about had said.
Okay. All right. How did he kill it?
You don't know.
Oh,
Fire.
you
You
mean-
think? In fact, you do know how it was, because he had like 8 retainers who all had flamethrowers at the time, and it was in his apartment, and it came up the fucking elevator, and it had there was blood on the wall behind him saying, "We love you, Mr. Smith."
Aw.
Oh,
Is this the thing from my
jeez.
vision?
It's very much like the thing from your vision.
Can I do some occultiness?
You haven't seen it yet. You've only heard it
Okay,
coming.
okay, that's true. I'm still keeping an eye out. So as soon as
Okay.
it comes round,
Right.
oh boy.
So you guys have like one turn to decide what you're going to do, or how you're going to do it, or how you're
I
going to...
reload my gun
Okay.
and go to face it.
Okay. Nicola, what are you doing?
I assume the body is in the boat.
Yeah.
Body is in the boat.
Cool, sweet. I will head up with my assault rifle and cover Bishop.
Okay. Incidentally, too, if you want to do things like steady your weapon, aim your weapon, prepare, make sure to include those little phrases into your descriptions so that we know what kind of difficulties and things to consider. Okay, so you guys are doing that. Kitty, what are you doing?
I
Loading the
am
boat.
because I had 3 alerts, so I probably would have heard that. I would have started panicking and just been, okay, let's get the fuck out. Tied the boats together and started moving.
Okay, so at this point, you're basically still dragging the boats on the concrete.
Yeah.
And they're laden with boxes of ammunition and guns, and they're not floating right now.
Shit. I will ready my weapon, and I will aim towards the end of the hallway and wait.
All right.
Please
So
don't hurt me. I'm down here.
And I passed Nikolai my 3 grenades that I had.
okay.
I'm just
All
like,
right.
this sounds like something that you might need these for. Good
Yeah.
luck. And then just sort of retreat and get ready.
All right. All right. All right. So you are retreating and getting ready. So at this point, the map looks. Oh crap.
Bishop's a father. Yay!
Best Father's Day gift ever. Having to shoot a whole bunch of massive corpses joined together.
her her backstory is going to be amazing.
Already traumatized.
hmm She's going to make a cool Bruja, though. Yeah.
For sure.
Mm.
How long
Right.
do you reckon it will take for the water to rise enough to move the boats? That's my question now.
At this rate, you would think, well, you want to make an intelligence check?
Yes, please.
All right.
Intelligence and anything else, or just intelligence?
Unless you've got common sense or science.
I like to think I've got
Science
common
would be-
sense.
do you have actually science?
Science?
I'm pretty sure that's a thing in Masquerade.
It is.
It is.
But do I have any? That's the...
Alex has 2 points. In.
1 point in science.
1 point in science.
What the
Awesome.
fuck?
And you're like, that's never going to come up.
2 successes.
The storeroom, something like that. Okay, boat 1 is here. Boat 2 is kind of in the door. They're tied together. There's boxes and crates and shit here.
I would have moved them out of the room so they're both in the hallway.
Okay. Okay, so they're both here. Make that bigger. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There you go. So the one at the back does not exist.
Okay.
I might be able to delete it. Yep, cool. All right.
And one of them has the bodies in it, and the other one has like weapons.
Okay, so the left one or the right one has the bodies in it?
I reckon probably the back one has the bodies and the front one has the weapons.
Okay, so orange is for the bodies. The front one has the weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys want to put yourselves on the map?
Yeah.
Well, I can actually see Tanya trying to get into the fucking boat because I can't move.
It's like,
Tanya's just like, I'm gonna ride with the bodies. I don't want to walk anymore.
no,
So
Tanya, it'd be on the bodies.
Exactly, that's it. It's not as clean as JoJo, but it's
No.
fine.
All right, Shipman, where are you? I don't have you on the map yet.
Probably be trying to stay so I can see where this noise is coming from, because I'm kind of curious as to the makeup of this thing that I'm hearing.
Right.
I'm
Me
probably
too.
close to the
Excuse
boat.
me.
But after it's
Are
dead.
there any flamethrowers on this thing?
Not on the list. They should be though, shouldn't they? They really
Good
should
question.
be.
Were there any
Um,
flamethrowers in the bunker?
There are, but the sad thing is they don't have any fuel in them.
Is there any fuel separated from them? Like, is there any fuel in the wardrobe?
In the cupboard, in the lockup,
Yeah, that one.
you can make an investigation check. What's an investigation? Because you're looking around quickly, trying to figure that out.
Investigation is
2
2 successes.
2 successes.
We can't do
Yeah,
it.
you find a flame. You find some fuel for the flamethrowers. Does anyone want to make an intelligence check though?
I've already made one in my head.
Okay.
I've just had an idea. We can't do it. We're vampires. As soon as we set fire, we're gonna run like the bugger.
We have 3 humans in our team.
Yeah, I'm a human.
Thanks, Nicola.
And what's your name? Christian?
Christian, yes, I'm Christian.
You can throw a
Yes, he
flamethrower,
is.
right?
I can use a flamethrower, but you will have to not look.
That's fine. I don't like looking at things anyway.
Okay, let's do this. Get the flamethrower. Okay, so you guys start trying to fill up the flamethrowers, right? Meanwhile,
I'll cover them with a gun.
I want to
Bishop.
do the same.
Sage, where
But
are
also,
you?
I'm right where I am.
Is that right where you
I'm
are?
at, I haven't really moved. I've been keeping an eye out for misty fuckers.
Okay. Oh, and speaking of misty
And-
fuckers, let's put in some.
Nah, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
They,
Just
they missed off.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. I like to make puns.
Okay, so those red crosses
The rest of us. No.
are supposed to be your air vents. Okay. Right. So this sound starts getting closer, and of course, everything is quite dark, and there's flickering lights and what have you. Then the lights all go boom. So you're using torch lights now, and or gleam of red eyes, and or heightened senses if you have them. So
Oh,
who's
nice. I found night vision goggles.
night vision
Well,
goggles? Okay,
chuck him here.
right, but you're going to need batteries for those.
Shit.
The batteries
Okay.
are there; they're just not charged.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's not the same sort of batteries as anything else we have.
No,
Well,
I don't think so.
fuck.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is say, because they have the goggles there, they would have had them. They would have had some of the batteries on charge, and they'd be rotating the batteries. So there are 6 batteries that look like they are on charge. They're not fully charged. They're on charge.
Okay.
If I
But
can't
there's-
get if I can't get past the boat, I'm gonna go and take Ray.
Right?
Right.
What's her name? I'm gonna take hers. She's not gonna use them while she's
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
there. So
Okay. So you put on the night vision goggles. Okay. And as you're doing that,
sorry.
this silhouette comes around the corner up here.
If I'm doing that, I will be here. Sorry.
What you're seeing is this construct made out of corpses. That's at least, it's almost scraping the ceiling.
Whereabouts is
it? It's right up here.
Yep.
Hanging there. Right. And it's come around the corner this direction.
Anybody who can see, tell me where to shoot.
This-
Left, right, up, down.
Right. There's water on the floor. Yeah. And at this point, Emmanuel, you can't see shit. Shipman, do you have any heightened senses or anything, and are you using them?
Yeah, I'm using them.
Okay, so you can see that you realize that right pretty much behind you is Bishop with a fucking machine gun, and he's apparently asking, anyone who can see, tell me where to shoot. You don't probably want him to shoot you in the back.
Yeah, no. Can I see where this thing is? I can. Right.
You can see with your heightened senses. You can see the silhouette of this thing lurching out from around the corner. It's got arms and legs and it's kind of crawling forward. It's not walking or even, certainly not taking steps. It's dragging itself forward with its limbs against the walls and hands on the floor and so on. And there's a number of heads sticking off it. And they're all kind of enmeshed in this goo.
And I'm gonna move back next to Bishop, and I'm gonna point at the corner there and just say, blast there, mate. It's
Okay.
not
I
a
will
pretty
also
sight.
step back at that time.
Tell me when it becomes a bigger target.
Am I allowed to make
It's
this a cult
pretty
check now,
big
please?
already.
Make a what?
A cult check
Yep.
after seeing that.
Yep.
If I
So-
torch one, I can put on the under rail of the gun.
You can do that. Yes, you can.
I
put the
will do
torch.
that then.
Okay, so now
Can I
you're getting
judge
this the spotlight that doesn't actually cover the whole creature. It just you can
Yeah.
only ever see parts of it at a time, and every part of it is terrifying. These
Cool.
flashes of faces and limbs and genitals and legs and all sorts of shit just stuck onto this thing. It's really
Yeah, Bishop.
grotesque.
I think
I'm
this
gonna
thing will be
start
hard to miss.
shooting at it then.
Will this
Okay,
include my specialty?
Okay.
Grenades. Please use the
I-
grenades.
What
I
are you trying
fire
to
where
check
the
on?
doc says to go.
Just
Right.
Oh, are
Those of
we
you that are
firing
firing,
grenades? I changed my senses.
Bishop and Nicola, dexterity and firearms checks. Sage, what's your question, and does it relate to vampires or to,
that's
right?
yeah, the question.
Well, what is the question that you're trying to? What are you trying to make
Oh.
a check on this creature?
yes.
specifically?
Is this vampiric?
Yeah, can I
Something.
roll as
This
well?
is not a. It's not a vampire. You can know that.
Okay, yep. All right. Do I know anything in vampire history about this creature? I suppose would be the question.
It's vaguely related to the Schlachter.
Should I roll?
It's some kind of flesh-crafted creature that's probably created by a Zemitzi.
Okay, that's pretty much what I would have assumed.
Yeah,
From what I've
there's
learned.
nothing much else to it than that. That's
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Let's go. Let's go.
okay. So firearms from Nicola.
Yeah.
That was one success, was it?
0 successes.
0 successes. Okay, so you fire at it. It doesn't seem to affect it at all. Bishop, you are going to make a dex of firearm check any second now. But my roll 20 is crashing, so I have to reload it. So 1 second. Tedious.
I will shout at Nicola, just grenades.
Okay, so
Because I-
Nicola,
You're
just
really
gave
keen on
them
this
to
grenade.
you.
I don't like grenades.
Alex,
Get them back then.
Alexi fires a grenade in that direction, and he says "grenade" before he fires it. So that'll give you a chance to turn off your heightened senses if you
Oh.
have it on.
Christian. Is that Christian?
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Not Alexi.
Not me.
Yeah.
Christian just goes "grenade," boom, and you see this grenade go lobbing up in that direction and explodes, setting this creature on fire with phosphorus. You've got a raging, flaming, flesh-crafted monster that's melting. It's hideous. It's in pain, and it's
Ugh.
coming for you,
That reminds me of Borderlands. Sorry.
Hate it.
That reminds me of
Hate it.
Borderlands.
dragging its way down towards you. And again, let me open up Bishop this time. It actually opened. Yay.
I sincerely hope that you haven't got your heightened senses on, like hearing, because I'm going to shoot at some point, Doctor, and it would hurt.
Bishop. Wow, only 1 success. So Bishop, you're putting round after round into it with the machine gun, and it's you kill one of the heads, but it's still moving towards you.
Could I please shoot?
Yep.
Cool.
Dexterity and firearms.
Very good. With my rifle.
Yep.
My rifle.
Your riffle.
Yep. 4.
4 successes. Okay, so you're just
Oh,
like
fuck. Oh no, it's all over 7 anyway. So
taking all
it's
these
fine.
shots. It's all over 7.
Sorry, all
Excellent.
over 8. Oh no, it's not. It's 3 successes. Sorry.
3 successes. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, you kill another head.
Okay.
It's got another 3 heads that you can see on this side of it,
Oh.
and it's still coming. Okay. So at that point, who's doing what? Tanya, what are you doing? You're way back at the
yeah,
back, and you can
I'm
hear all
way
this shit going down, right?
Yeah. I'm actually just gonna go out. Oh, where are they again?
The
Probably there. Okay, I'm just gonna go closer, but
how much
Mm-mm.
closer are you going to get?
I'm
You're
just-
going to
I
move
just
up
moved
behind
my,
Kitty.
yeah, I'm gonna move right back. Kitty.
Okay. And Kitty, are you doing anything here at the moment?
I am probably shooting because I waited until I saw something scary. So
Right. Dex and firearms then.
Probably just gonna ask Kitty what's happening.
there's a fucking scary monster. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, and what you're firing it's like a Glock, isn't it?
I
think that's what they
probably picked up
gave.
a
Oh, you've got a bunch of other guns now too.
yeah, I got a bunch of other guns. Is it like an Uzi or like something
Okay.
that's like does a lot? A machine gun.
So Kitty, looking at the map, you're standing behind Bishop and Sage and Nicola.
Okay,
Um,
I would move up so that I can sort of like shoot between them.
all right. Okay, if the gun's long enough, it's going to have the barrel will be able to go between them.
Yeah.
Okay, but to be fair, Nicola and Bishop, you've got this freaking barrel firing off rounds right next to your ears.
I dropped to the ground then.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so you drop down.
If I
Alright.
squat down and I'm a little bit lower,
Mhm.
so I'm like shooting like between the legs.
Right, you
but,
can
like,
go
they're,
down
like,
on one
there
knee
and
or
there, and I'm
something like
here.
that.
And I'm like crouched down, like just shooting.
Okay, it's also steadier as well.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
look at her and stand back up.
my pants are definitely wet, but like
Right.
it's worth it, you know,
That's
shoot
true.
these things.
Yep, and the shells are coming flying out and heading into is that Alexi's? No. Who is that? Is that Sage? Yeah, Sage. There are shells hitting you in the leg.
No.
Mhm.
Come
You're in the way.
Shells. Okay,
No,
so
you
Kitty,
came
Dex and
here.
firearms from Kitty, please. Dex and firearms.
Dex firearms. One,
Yeah,
two.
difficulty is going to be 7.
My difficulty is going to be 7.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I got an 8, a 7, a 9,
8, a 7, and a 9.
another 7, a 6, a 2, and a 5. So just 4.
4 successes. All right. It starts to slow down as you take out another head. There are 2 more heads on it coming towards you. Please finish us.
I shoot at him again.
Shoot him in again. Go for your life.
Can
Dex
I
and
also
firearms.
do the same?
2
Hold on.
successes.
2 successes. Okay, at this point, yep, you hit it. This does not kill a head on it though, but you definitely wound it some more. At this point, it's gotten to about here.
Can I please fire?
And it takes up
Okay.
about this much space.
Is there anything I can notice if it's got any sort of
Fuck.
flaws with the way it's been put together, just from my sort of understanding of the human body?
Wits and medicine.
So can I please shoot?
Or perception in medicine if it's high. You want to roll to hit?
Mm-hmm.
You're shooting? Yeah, you can
Yes.
roll.
Thank you.
Same.
Enjoying this great deal. Nope, nothing that time. It was just not very good.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
so only
geez.
1 success. Yeah, it just soaks the bullets.
Oh no, mine-
So what did you get there with your roll? 1 success, Shipman, was it?
Yep.
How big are the
flaws,
heads? Sorry.
You're not really sure what to even look for, Mr. Shipman, as far as flaws are concerned in something like this. How big are the heads? They're human-sized heads. They're human heads. They're just people that have
Can
been.
I try celerity
together.
and try and pull one of the heads?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
Yes, you can. Okay, so Tanya, you're going to make a Dex and Athletics check first.
Be careful.
So this is your
One.
first. 1
Ooh.
success. Okay, well, you get to the creature, you start climbing up it. You get fairly close to a head. Now you can make a dexterity and brawl check. At that point, those of you who see Tanya run in front probably have to stop shooting.
Yep.
Um,
Coup de grace. Kick his ass. Maybe next time.
all right, so you're like trying to grab its head and the hands are just pushing you
Oh,
away.
do I get two actions because I celerity to it?
One of your actions was moving to it.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. All right, never mind.
You
But
should be
your-
offended
I'll tell you
by
what,
the
your
fact he's
second-
being handsy.
your
Oh
action
wait, I do have what do you call this? Was it potent?
potence, yeah.
Or that?
That would help if you had managed to grab a head.
Ah, right. Okay.
But at this point, the hands are pushing you away. What you can do is make a dex and dodge roll.
Dex and dodge. Dex and
Some of them are pushing you away. Some of them are grasping at
Two.
you. 2 successes. Okay. It doesn't manage to grab onto you and it doesn't manage to push you around.
Yeah.
So you still have control
I'm
over
just-
your position.
I'm just literally on. Probably try climb down a little bit on the back, so and see if someone can actually shoot at it while I'm
Who's
still.
who's the furthest back in this fight scene right now? It's probably Kitty, isn't it?
Yeah.
She was between us.
I'm behind you, but I'm like down, so I'm like near you, but in fact you're 1 and 2, and then I'm right here.
I'll probably just move back. See if I can move back.
All right. Well, you hear, okay, so perception alertness checks for everyone, please.
2.
3.
Very nice.
None. Wow.
None. What the?
Tanya's really tired.
2 successes for Bishop,
3 successes.
3 successes. You hear this.
Turn
knew
around,
it.
celerity.
You're
Now-
the stupid misguy.
Coming from behind you.
No, the bird parts.
I spin around and call out that he's behind.
Come on, as
Yes.
if that wasn't going to happen. This
Can I
guy's
s-
cheeky.
Can I see him?
You see a figure dart out of the archway of the door.
Right, I'll try and shoot him a few times.
Okay, you can take a shot. Yeah, okay. Dex and firearms.
Gonna
Very
need a
duct
bigger
tape.
boat.
No successes again.
How many?
No,
No successes. Okay.
I'm
so you
like
just-
the worst trained soldier ever.
Right. You're just not having a good day, are you? Okay. So you put in a bunch of rounds into that room, but did you didn't get any negative successes, did you?
No.
Okay. Very good. Does anyone else want to fire back in that direction when they look around?
I will, if I can.
Bishop, Kitty is right behind you when you turn around, and you're holding this huge gun. So you're
I'm
either gonna
crouched.
okay,
I'll do
so
it.
You can use Kitty to put your gun on her
Oh,
shoulder.
God.
You
Yeah,
probably
I'll
could
do
actually.
that. I'll
Oh
do
my
that.
God, what
I'll do
is
that.
that?
I'll say, keep still, Kitty.
All right. And what are you firing in that
Oh
direction?
my God.
Bullets, grenades, incendiaries?
There's 2 bodies back there. Be careful.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Our friends are
Oh,
still there.
but there aren't 2 bodies back there anymore.
I wouldn't have done that.
Your
If
child,
I'd have
no.
known that. Because I know where the bodies
Well,
are.
at this,
don't I?
well,
Makes
out of game for a moment. There's a big boat in front of you covered with guns, piled up
Yeah.
quite high. Behind that is another boat that had the bodies on it. Everything's dark, right? There's
Okay,
not a lot
no,
of light
I wouldn't,
here.
wouldn't take
So
the risk. It'd
You
be
don't know whether
stupid.
the bodies are there or not, basically.
It'd be stupid for me to do that. Any soldier knows that.
Okay, but you can shoot through the door if you want to.
Alexi's been kidnapped.
I'll
Oh well.
no, I can shoot through the door.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bomb back there too. This is such a stupid plan. Oh my God.
Damn it!
Oh God.
Don't do
Okay.
that.
Aw, and the bomb is in exact line of sight to the door as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't shoot back there.
Shoot the bomb, Bishop.
I will be yelling this to him as he uses my shoulder as a thing. I'm just like, no!
Okay, Bishop, you're making calculations in your head, right? Because it seems to you that there's a dude in there who's got flesh of marble who probably, if you hit that plastic explosives, that might actually hurt him. But
Yeah.
you would definitely be risking the lives of anybody in that boat. Or who
Oh,
were not
no,
in-
I didn't go to all the trouble with the girl just to blow her up. That's just stupid. Okay, so I
Stop
go.
pulling the fucking boat.
I basically go, oh shit.
I'll go back and have a check on them if you want.
And you hear this voice coming from back in that room. I'm coming for you.
Shut up, you big girl.
Oh, savage.
Bishop is not a modern man.
No, he's not a modern man. He was in Vietnam.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go back. All right,
Okay.
I'll check.
So
I've got the night vision goggles.
So you run back to there with your night vision goggles.
Mm-hmm.
I
Put my
Um,
gun.
All right. So do you get as far as the door? So you're looking at the boat. I take it.
Yes,
That's
the
your
boat's the
first
first thing I'll
priority.
be. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Well, Alexei is missing, and so
Is
is your
that-
other friend.
Okay. They're gone,
And that boat
Oh.
is well deflated now as well.
and the boat's fucked. And then I'll go into the room cautiously and see.
Okay, so you've
See
got your
what I find.
night vision goggles on as you peek around into the room,
Oh,
and you scan across the room, and then you see this face smiling right in front of you as your night vision goggles are rent from your face.
oh, hello.
You can make a Dex and firearms roll if you want to, or any other thing. You can do one thing.
Oh, right. I'm going to
Put it
dodge
in his
instead.
mouth and blow.
Okay, so Dex and dodge. Okay,
Yeah, I'm more of yeah. I'm quite protective of myself.
all right, Dex and dodge. It is.
All right. Any place I can get cover?
You can get out of the room. That would give you cover.
Yep. Then can I use that? Can I get my specialty?
What is your specialty?
Cover.
You have a lot of specialties, Sage. A lot of specialties.
Yes.
Okay, so cover.
I've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you can use your cover
Okay.
specialty.
3.
3 successes. Okay,
Yeah.
you dive out of the room
Mm-hmm.
into cover,
Yeah.
All right. but you've lost.
He's
your
in there, by the
goggles.
way.
Do I hear that?
You hear her say that, yeah.
I'll run into the room. Celerity full.
So you
Because I'm full up.
Okay, so you're going to zoom down to the doorway,
Yeah.
into the room. Perception
Yeah.
alertness check, which I'm rolling now. And bearing in mind that it's dark as fuck. All right, you want to make a dex and dodge check as you see a pair of wolf claws come flying at your head.
Yeah. I will.
I think
Drop
I can
to
hear
my-
a cow in the background.
Drop to my knees and slide. That's the kind of thing I'm going to do.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's not a very good roll. You rolled a 7, but also a 1. So no successes. Bishop, you're hit with the wolf claws. You're in much a similar situation to Dr. Shipman. You, however, managed to soak all the damage with your armor, but you don't have fortitude, do you? I don't think so. No. Okay. So you soak. You're taken 1 level of aggravated damage from that, from the wolf claws.
Okay. Pull my gun out
Okay.
and shoot the bastard.
Okay. Dex and firearms.
The big one.
The big gun.
I reloaded it.
Right. 2, 3. Here we go. That was not the correct numbers, but anyway, here we go.
Where is the cow coming from?
I know, I can
How's
hear a cow.
snoring?
Is it
Who's
snoring?
That's my wife sleeping.
Aw,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's all right.
it sounds like mooing. And outside.
It probably are. Remember, we're at a farmhouse,
It's
so
true. There
you
could
know,
be, yeah, right.
special effects and
Okay, so
everything. You
there
know,
was-
we do.
1 success and all of that. And you see it hit the dude, Eric, and he kind of looks down at it and looks back at you and goes, turns back into mist.
My shoulder anywhere?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Make a, what's everybody else doing during this whole conversation? Like, Tanya, where are you?
Way in.
You're still fighting the Vozd at this point,
Yeah,
aren't you?
yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, so what are you doing fighting the Vozd at present, Tanya? You're right up there in the front lines.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. Well, I've got a Glock. I'm just gonna try and shoot it.
Okay, Dex and firearms.
Fire.
While she's doing that, Shipman, what are you planning to do? Ooh, Tanya takes out a head.
Oh,
Nice.
you go, girl.
Yep, Shipman.
I might try and inject it.
Okay. Where are you gonna inject it? Like, it's got multiple faces and people. Only 1 head right now, actually, still alive on the front of it.
There's only 1 head.
Left. Yeah, the others have been blown away by various
Alright,
caliber
the head.
bullets. Okay, so you're going to make a dex and athletics check to get to it. Then you're going to make a dex and melee check to inject it.
Dex and athletics.
Am I seeing this?
This
I'll give
is
him
not-
a moral support.
Right. Unfortunately, we don't have the help action in Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it. One success. Okay. Well, you kind of scrambling up the side of it, and you're kind of near it. You can make you're close enough to make an attack, so you can make a dex and melee attack with your injection. What are you injecting it with?
The lethal injection.
Right.
I
Cocktail.
forget the name of it. Yeah. There's a willpower to make that too.
You can use of willpower to make that too. Okay. You hear that goes, ah!
Yeah, it would be real painful.
It's painful.
That would be real painful. Yeah.
Okay. It starts screaming. And as it does, it starts to slow down as well. Kitty, what are you doing?
So we stocked a shipment now.
The shipment managed to kill the last head.
He hasn't killed it.
It's been
It's
poisoned.
slowed down. He's slowed it down.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot it.
Bear in mind that it's like they've taken like 6 different, or maybe even more, at least 6 different people, and turned it into one circulatory system. So there's a bunch of hearts pumping. There's a bunch of veins and things that have all been knitted together inside this Faust. So you're shooting it, is that right, Kitty?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it.
Dex and firearms, please.
Dex and firearms. 1, 2, 3. And firearms is 3 successes.
3 successes. Yeah, you hit the head, and it goes boom, and the whole thing stops and begins to kind of collapse in on itself, and loses about a third of its height as it stops sort of holding itself up.
Amazing. And now I'm probably going to turn around and see that and inspect the boat, because I heard it deflate before.
Oh, by the way, Tanya, there is a little bit of an inconsistency here, I realize, was that the grenade initially was a phosphorus grenade that would have set it on fire.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to say the sprinklers put it out. It's probably bad science, but the flame didn't hold, and the sprinklers
Phosphorus gets worse in water. That's why it was made.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh God.
Yeah. So your attack on it, maybe the phosphorus just didn't come to the side of it. I'm not going to penalize you for rolls that we've already made. So that was my fault for not mentioning that and keeping on top of it. So the phosphorus went out. Okay. I'm so nice. Either that or I'm incompetent, one or the other. So possibly both. All right, there you go. The Vos
No
seems to be.
comment.
Huh? No comment. Yeah, fair enough. Shut up. It's dead at this point. You're all standing there, drenched in blood and water.
I'm looking for a child.
You're looking around the room. You can't see anything in this room that looks like your child. This room is, they're just missing. Like, they're gone.
Oh, that fucking bitch. Yeah.
Gonna make a dexterity. Sorry, not a dexterity check. A perception alertness check.
Yeah.
Perception alertness. We've got a 10, a 9, a 6. That looks like 4 successes. You notice some of the shadows nearby kind of moving towards you, towards your leg. Wow, that's impressive, that noise.
Okay, flashbangs.
Flashbangs. Okay, so you're gonna make you're gonna drop a flashbang right here. And are you gonna say anything when you drop that flashbang? You're just gonna do it.
Nope.
I read his lips. I think he said flashbang.
Flashbangs.
Or it might have been boom.
I shut my eyes when he calls out flashbang and cover my ears
Me too.
the best I can.
All right. you drop the flashbang and you see this black writhing tentacle, this tendril that has just about wrapped around your leg, withdraw back into the corner. And for a moment, you see the silhouette of a woman standing there. And then as the flashbang dims down again and the shadows fill up the space once more, and the creature, the person, the woman was just like this for a moment.
Okay. Flashbang number 2.
Okay, so you drop another flashbang.
Yeah.
Okay, this time she's not there.
Okay, but do I see anybody else? Because she might have let her go if she was about to take her.
No, she wasn't about to take her. She'd long taken her. So everyone's ears are ringing unless they covered them. A lot of light just came pouring out of that door.
Jesus. Wow.
And then the boat goes.
Well, it was a good idea when I had it. Not so much anymore.
I don't think it's a good idea to stay here in the first place.
I was talking about the boats. I agree with you on the staying.
Those of you that are paying attention will notice that Emmanuel Bishop is also bleeding as well from injuries that look quite severe.
Jesus. You all right, Bishop?
He doesn't answer you.
Guess that's yes.
And so Bishop doesn't say anything. At that point, you see lights coming along down the wall of the corridor at the far end where the Vosges came from. You see flickering lights, like spotlights, like torch lights flickering in the water and on the
Parker, is
walls.
that you?
Yes, this is Parker. We're nearly there.
Is that you on the...
There's a big fleshy mound that you'll probably encounter. It's dead, so
I see.
Yeah.
All
you don't
right,
have to
and
fire ashes or anything.
very good. And at which point Parker and 2 retainers come around the corner. 2 ghouls, not ghouls, people. You know what I'm saying? Soldiers.
Ones with the worst names. Was it Grosden and Andre?
Rosden and that sounds right. Yeah, I think it was.
Are these friends? Are
Andre
these
and
good
Grosden.
people?
Yes, Parker.
Yes, they
is
are.
with
They're
us.
fine.
They're dressed in the same tactical gear with the same
Okay.
stuff as some of the other soldiers. They're literally wearing a uniform.
Sweet. I won't shoot at them then.
They don't shoot at you.
Good. Hi.
Right. Okay. So what's going on? Extraction?
Parker,
Yes, sir.
some shadow bitch got her.
Shadow bitch.
Alla Sombra,
What is that?
a shadow bitch.
I see.
Basically, a really creepy shadow person who can also be shadows and then can also be people, and they can teleport. And I think they took the other friend too.
Right.
I don't know if they can teleport. Well,
Suddenly
then
the
travel through-
lights come back on again. Boom. Pss, 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 pss. They flicker in some places, but they all come back on again. Most of them. There's a couple of bulbs missing. There's a lot of blood around, and now you're looking at this dead Vosges, and it's disgusting. It's
I
just
puke.
leaking. Fair enough. It's leaking all sorts of human fluids of every type.
Ew. Although interesting, I'm gonna go over and inspect it.
That
It's
stuff
gross,
is
but it's
running in the
interesting.
yeah, and it's running in the water underneath your feet too.
Ew. Yep.
We don't go out and we go back to where we were.
I'm just going to actually. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to retcon the whole phosphorus thing. It wasn't a phosphorus grenade. That just simply explains that it was just a fragment grenade. Otherwise, too many issues.
Sounds good.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so yes, lots of gore, lots of stuff. So what are you're inspecting it? Is that right, Sage?
Mhm.
Okay. And what are you hoping to learn from this?
Well, I just want to have a look at it. I've never seen them before.
Right.
So curiosity, I suppose.
Well, it's impressive in terms of its pure anatomical, medicinal kind of existence. It's absurd.
Right.
Nicola, what are you thinking doing?
I'm gonna come down here and see if I can find any trace of Alexis.
Okay, so you look around, you don't see anything here.
I'm
that
looking
looks-
for a trace too, anything that he might. Parker,
Or anywhere that the shadow lady could have gone or anything like that.
Right. No, you do not find any, not even a crack in the wall.
Do you mind if I have a check to see what time it is and how long we have before my
Yeah,
alarm goes off?
right. You've got, what was it last time?
An
You got
hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Okay, you've got about 45 minutes.
Okay, 45 minutes, everyone.
Can I use my echo sense or whatever it is to see if I can find out where the friends have gone, where Alexi and
Spirit's touch.
yeah, that one.
Okay, so Spirit's touch, literally you are touching an object and gaining insights from visions from that particular object. So what
I
object did you
touched the
touch?
boat.
The
I
boat.
touched the butt.
the boat
the
where
boat.
they were.
Okay.
Yeah, the boat they were in.
Okay. Make your occult. What is it going to be? Do you have the system?
Empathy.
Perception, empathy.
Perception, empathy. Okay, go for your life.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One success.
One success.
I have 7 dice and I got 1 success.
Wow. Would you like to spend a willpower point?
Yes, 2 successes.
Okay. You have this vision that literally you have this vision whereby both of these two people, Eric and the shadow bitch that you're calling her, appeared in this room. Eric came through the vent, obviously, because he was using mist form. The woman, she literally stepped out of a shadow in this room, and she grabbed these two bodies and dragged them into the shadows using these tentacles that just came off her, just poured off her, wrapped around the bodies, and she lifted them and pushed them through this shadow portal. Having done that, then all of the other things occurred that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still sticking by the fact that she can teleport, but I feel like she makes shadow portals, and your mates have gone that way.
No worries about the BRBJS.
Any of y'all know how to open a shadow portal?
No.
Then I suggest we get out of here and reassess and then come back and try and reevaluate.
You'll be
Sage,
dead by the time you do that.
Sage, you can make a intelligence and occult check.
Okay. MPs?
Yep.
Okay. 5.
5 successes. Holy crap. Okay. So it occurs to you that any vampire powers that might allow someone to teleport, according to your understanding of things like thaumaturgy and stuff, you don't reckon that it would be very far. If they could teleport, it's not going to be more than a few 100 feet or meters. It's not going to be like to another country. It's
Right.
probably not going to be to another building. It's probably going to be to another room.
Okay.
It may even be adjacent to this room.
Okay. They can't have gone far. They're probably around here, so let's just keep going.
Okay, and how far do you reckon?
Within 100 meters. Is that right? 100 meters?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You reckon it's what you think.
Mhm.
Is there any other room? Is there any other rooms in this corridor, or is this like the end of the corridor?
This is the end of this corridor, but there are a lot of corridors.
Anyone want to like reorient the bomb and just shoot it that way and see if that works?
No.
Okay.
That
Oh,
sounds a
Nicola.
terrible idea if anyone's behind it.
Christian says, well, you can do this if you want. I'm not sure it's a good idea either. If there's people behind, you might kill them.
What we will do is we will keep the bomb so we can use it later.
Yes, but we have our own grenades and bombs also.
Why don't we just
Yeah,
take some
sure.
C4 and make our bombs bigger?
Yeah. You can take the C4 from this bomb, add it to your C4.
Like that. That's a good plan. Let's do that.
No, hang on. Russell?
Sir?
Okay, Parker.
Yes, sir.
If we take that C4,
Yes, sir.
turn it into a sticky bomb so when Mr. Amazing comes with his misty tricks, we can stick it to him.
Certainly.
Can we?
Yes, at the moment, he is, what did you call it? His body is, what do you call it?
Wonderland?
Marbleized?
It's marble.
Right.
It's marble.
Sorry.
A wonderland.
So basically, he's a marble statue.
I couldn't think.
And sticky bombs will stick to a marble statue.
Anyone want to make an intelligence check?
What if he just mists out of it?
I'll make an intelligence check.
This is a plain intelligence check, nothing else. Just
It's
intelligence.
not going to be
He's
good.
naked.
My intelligence is real low.
He is
I'll make
naked,
one.
so
I'll
when
make an intelligence.
when he turns into mist, he can't take anything along with him. That's why he's naked. Just I don't know if
Makes
it's going
sense.
to work.
I
Is
got
that
one.
4 successes for?
4 successes. Wow. Okay. Well, it also occurs to you that if you were to hit him like in the back or something with it, he wouldn't be able to reach it.
Yeah, throw it on his back, but you got to be quick because he'll probably mist and it will fall off him.
If you had enough going on, there was enough shit happening at the same time, maybe you would be distracted.
Yeah, let's keep him busy.
They want to, right, Bishop?
I'll be the one trying to put the bomb on him because I'm the fastest of all of us, I think.
Tanya might be. You've seen Tanya move pretty fast.
Tanya?
So
You
out of
reckon
game, what's your celerity, Tanya?
There's 1, she said.
1?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, one.
All right.
I also have 1 celerity.
Okay. Bishop, you are in fact the fastest. You have 2 celerity.
Okay, but everybody who's got celerity should have one of these sticky bombs. If I miss, one of the other hits.
Okay,
Okay.
give it to me.
I like it.
You'll
watching
want to. I
players
And we
think
smash
stay the
bombs.
fuck away.
You'll want to keep
You're
at
not
the
that
front
quick.
of him because he seems to want you the most. So if you're trying to get behind him, he'll turn around to face you, I imagine. So then someone can get the bomb on the back of him.
He doesn't know who the hell I am.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Are you
Although I don't
sure?
really know who anyone here is.
Looking for our companions.
Okay, so we're going to make a dexterity, wits and investigation check now.
For
How many
everyone?
dice?
Oh, for you, you can have 5 dice.
What's the level on this?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4 7s.
4 7s. Holy crap.
And 2 1s, but we're ignoring those. It's really difficult with 7s and 1s because they look very similar.
2 successes.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Well, long story short. Wow.
Oh, that's so sad.
There's 4 7s and 2 1s. It's good.
Yeah, we bereave you. Don't worry, we bereave.
You bereave.
Long story short, you continue through this complex after a while. Are you dragging the boat now that the water level actually gets up high enough that the boat can actually be moved?
I thought the boat's popped.
The back boat has popped.
The front boat is not popped. Sweet, I'm going to move this boat. This boat's coming with me.
Okay,
There was
so you-
another boat, right?
Yeah,
there
those
was-
two.
There was actually was there 2 total boats here?
The boat got a
Well, we don't have
repair-
anything to put in the second boat yet, so
The second boat was the one carrying the bodies, and that one got
Yeah.
popped.
That's right.
So the front boat's still fine.
Yes.
I will drag that boat with me.
So you're dragging the front boat. All right. And so as you're dragging the boat, you go around the corner and you're not hearing anything or any noises or anything. All the lights are on now. Until you get to a corridor, which turns into a much older style corridor with brick walls. And there's a couple of steps up. And there's this very old looking door at the top of this 3 steps. There's like 3 little steps that go up to this door, and it's kind of an arch shaped door. It has a metal grill set into it.
Can I touch it? Does
You
it feel
can.
weird?
First of all, do you leave the boat in the water where you're trudging along dragging the boat?
Is it upstairs or downstairs? Where
So
are we going?
the thing is, bear in mind that this little alcove where these steps are and this door is, the boat will not fit through this space. It is
Leave it
very
there.
narrow.
Leave it there.
Is there a handrail?
There's no handrail. It's only 3 steps.
Okay, I leave the boat and I go up to look.
Okay. Right. The boat's, does anyone hold the boat or anything like that? It could drift off.
That's why I wanted to know if there's a handrail. I was going to tie it to it.
Right. Well,
Um,
Christian just holds it there for the moment. He's like, I'll hold the boat here.
Cool.
All right. You go up the steps and you're going to put a hand on the door. Yeah. Spirits touch. Roll your spirits touch.
Yeah.
Go.
Tanya, you're along for the ride here, I assume. You're with the group. Are you at the back or the front? Are you
Probably
both-
riding
the back.
Christian.
Yeah, I'm just with Christian at the moment.
You're sitting on the boat,
Yeah,
Keeping your
I'm
feet-
sitting on the boat. and
keeping your feet dry,
I'm pretty distressed now because I'm all dirty. And I'm
squeezing
just
your
like-
socks out.
Aw.
Exactly. I'm
If
just pretty
spirits
distressed.
touched, is the difficulty harder?
The difficulty is whatever it says in the book.
I've got it written down. So the age of the impression and the mental and spiritual strength of the person who lit them.
Okay.
Okay, so the difficulty is going to be 6.
6? Okay, so that's 5. 5 successes.
5 successes. All right. This door leads to the vision that you had.
Cool.
This door leads to that space, to that room.
Um,
There's some other complex between here and there, which you're not sure about, but you're heading in the right direction.
Sweet. All right, guys. Friends this way, also scary monsters, and this is where all my visions have been. And
You have, when you touch the handle, the people that have touched this handle include Eric, the woman, the shadow bitch, various other soldiers, a couple of other vampires that you have not seen yet.
Did you just say you have visions?
yeah, it's kind of how I've been getting all my information. There's a lot of people that have touched this door in various appropriate ways, and making a joke. Anyway, I'm guessing lots of danger that way. A few vampires, a lot of soldiers, also your friends, Shadow Bitch and Marble Dude.
Right?
So I don't know what you want to do, but this way is the way we need to go.
Right. How is everyone doing? Are we all feeling up to this?
Yep.
Say it with a bit
Lock
more
and load.
purpose. Come
Might
on,
as well.
Bishop.
Let's do it.
What about you, Tanya?
Yeah, okay, fine.
For Jojo, let's go.
Yes, for Jojo.
Mhm. Oh.
I will back up and let someone else take point. And
I'll take point.
I will
Yes.
Does anyone want any more weapons? Because we've got a boat full. We've got a boatload of weapons.
I should
Like
probably-
literally, you have a boatload of weapons.
Legitimately, ship came into the harbor carrying a whole
Are
lot of
you
assault
okay
rifles.
using these stuff, Bishop? This is all your stuff, Bishop. Are you
I'm
okay?
going to.
Good. I will take
So Tanya's asking you, Bishop, if it's okay to use this stuff because it is actually your stuff.
Oh, you know, if you need it, use it.
I'm going to reload.
I mean, use it or
Um,
lose it. I feel like that's the situation going on here.
All right. So you're
Yeah.
reloading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excellent. So who's carrying what right now? What is in your hands, literally? Starting with
Assault
you, Bishop.
rifle.
Assault
I've
rifle.
got my big gun.
M60.
I've reloaded my other handgun, which is a big gun. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, like the Anaconda type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got the sticky bomb.
Okay. Right. So how many sticky bombs do you have?
I've got
You've got
2.
one. Okay. You've got 2. All right. So who
Yeah.
else is carrying a sticky bomb?
Me.
Those 2. Okay. So you've got celerity. You guys have got sticky bombs. Okay, cool. All right. Nicola, you're holding an assault rifle. Sage, you're holding a rifle.
Yes, I have a Glock as well, and
Glock as well.
if I could grab a flashbang off someone. Well,
Yep.
if there's
Certainly.
a spare one, I'll take it.
Well, there's boxes of them.
Excellent.
Shipman, you're holding a syringe, or
Yes.
I have just
Multiple.
a handgun on my, I guess, belt.
okay,
And yeah, I'm dual wielding syringes.
Yes.
dual wielding syringes.
No, I just have them loaded and they're in my bag.
Okay, they're in your bag. Okay,
Yeah.
Honestly, the idea of dual wielding syringes is pretty badass.
that's quite cool, isn't it? Like,
Edward syringe hands.
right.
Freddy
Tanya, what
Freddy
is
Krueger.
Tanya got in her hands?
Like all going through like
I've
Sounds
got
like a
a
weapon to me, to be honest.
little syringes.
what? Oh, I've just got a Glock with me, and I'll probably just like stand beside the boat where the thing is, and so I'll try shoot from where I
Okay.
am.
All right. Okay, so Bishop, you're at the door. It's pretty solid by the looks of it. It looks like in your view, anybody that's looking at the door will probably think this is an old door and it was built to be strong.
Okay. All right. Use that stuff that you put. Hang on. Have a look and see if it looks rigged.
Okay, so perception and investigation. Oh, come on, open the character sheet. Reload your character sheet, sorry. Man, I tried to start my computer this evening and it just didn't start. I was like, what is going on?
Oh, shit.
And it's kind of, the lights flickered and stopped, and it did this for about 15 minutes until I turned it off at the wall, unplugged it, plugged it all back in again, and it just worked perfectly. So what the fuck was that about?
Sounds like your power supply might be doing something funky.
Right.
3
That's
IT
weird.
people here.
It has happened once before too. It's a pretty new computer though. It's like, what the fuck? Anyway,
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
power supplies are not cheap, are they?
A couple $100 for a good one.
Ouch. Okay. Doesn't sound good. Okay, so your character sheet has loaded. Mr. Shipman. Oh, I'm not Mr. Shipman, Mr. Bishop. God damn it. Perception and stuff.
Oof.
Investigation. Intelligence and investigation. Here we go. Yeah. One success. Okay, it just doesn't look rigged. If it was, it'd have to be rigged on the other side.
Okay, I venture to open it.
Locked.
I ventured to put that explosive stuff on it that goes around the.
Oh, you want to use the fuse? What do you call it? Let me tell you. 1 second.
Yeah.
Primer cord.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take some primer cord that you had in the boat.
Everybody get back.
And you wrap it around the edge of the door.
Yep.
Back.
I get back.
Then I go back and get the switch because they go by a switch kind of thing.
I drag the boat back with me.
All right.
And
fire in the hole.
Yeah, fire in the hole, people.
All right, and then there's a spark, and then around the edge of the door, and the door just falls out of its frame and slides down the stairs into the water.
That was awesome.
Nice.
There's smoke coming out of there. Can't hear you.
I let the smoke clear a bit just in case Mr. Mist uses it. Because that's what I do.
Right.
And I throw a flashbang in.
Okay. All right. Boom. And you say something before you do that?
I say flashbang.
All right. Flashbang goes tossed into the room, into the up through the doorway. Anyway, dunk 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 dunk. You hear. Everyone's covering their ears, so you don't really know what happens at that point.
As soon as it does the flash and it's over, because you can still see it when your eyes are closed.
Yeah.
I shoot up in there with celerity real fast.
Ooh, okay. So we're going to change maps. Here's something I prepared earlier.
I can't see it.
You can't see it yet, but you will in a moment.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And those steps at the bottom, that's where you're coming in from.
This sure as hell looks like a boss room. Is there a save point at the door?
There's a save point just outside the door. Yeah, it's where the boat is. The boat is the,
The
save
boat is
point.
the save point.
Right. It's a mobile save point. That's pretty cool. Right.
That would be such a good idea. Just drag your save point around.
Right. Now, Bishop, you want to see the screen? Let me show you. Can you see this?
Yes, I can see the steps. I can see a big V.
Okay, the V stands for Vozd. That's another one of those creatures that
Oh, for goodness sake.
Now, between there and there, though, however, about here, that's like a portcullis.
Okay.
And the Vozd is behind the portcullis.
Okay.
Those black X's, those are grills in the floor. And there's water running through there. Where the Vozd is standing over there, however, there is what looks like moonlight coming in from above.
Okay.
And there is a certain amount of moonlight spilling into this otherwise dark room. On the left-hand side, you'll see the letters SSSSS and Schlachter. They're all chained to the wall. And they're on a platform that's about 2 feet up off the ground and about 3 feet wide. Okay, and the opposite platform has 1 Schlachter, 3 humans, and
Daria.
D for Daria, correct. Okay.
What one has Daria?
The one here.
And
see that?
Yeah.
Alexi and
Oh, so
Ray is not there?
Alexi is here.
Okay.
And Rhea, yeah, she's here.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I was not actually anticipating them being here, so I will add A for Alexi and R for Rhea.
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
I was like, if there's
Alexi's-
nothing good in there, we'll just blow it up and leave. But there's 3 people that we want to save, so never mind.
Right.
Alexi's
What
an easy
I
kill, so why don't we
need
go
to
for
do
him
is-
first?
We're going to bring in some characters and drop them in here. Bishop, Tanya, Sage. Who am I missing?
Me.
So, You
John boy.
do not got Kitty.
Wait, have they loaded yet?
They don't look very loaded. I could copy and
Yeah.
paste them from over here. That's not the right place. Hang on. Stopping there. See if this works. No, that absolutely did not work. Oh no. I'm stuck with all that shit on my map. No. I hate you, Roll20. I hate this fucking program so much. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Wow is right. God damn it.
Can you just click undo like a billion times?
Doesn't it only has one undo? This fucking Roll20 is pathetic.
That's rude.
It's rude. It's really rude. Okay, never mind. Who's got control over their characters? Does anyone have control of their character?
I can move mine.
Okay, so you guys need
Yeah.
to put your characters on the stairs.
I can move 2, in fact.
I'm gonna go back here.
Move 2, that's weird. Okay, so that one needs to die then.
My character's not there.
Your character's not there?
Hey,
There's 2 Tanyas.
I know.
What
Why?
the hell?
Tanya's duplicated herself.
Oh no.
Shipman. There's a shipman.
Sorry, more
Two-
Tanya, yes.
2 Tanyas.
More Tanyas.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Bring in
2,
the Tanyas.
there's 2
Excuse me,
sages also.
I have a new plan.
There's 2
Let's
sages
attack
too.
the slouchers with
Block
the
that.
2 Tanyas.
Right.
Yeah.
Then she
Two
Multiply
can
sages and the
Tanya.
2 Tanyas going there.
keep, yeah, she can keep making herself. And we'll be fine.
Make our own giant abomination stitched together.
Right.
Did you just say China version? What?
No, we stitch you to we stitch all of you together and make our own thing. Might not work, but
So who's this? Okay, so we've got 2 Tanyas. We'll kill one of those.
Tell Jojo I love him.
You killed the real Tanya.
Almost cleaned this freaking map up, actually. It wasn't that bad. Okay. Right, so you guys are all on the stairs. What are you
Hey,
gonna do?
Parker.
Where's the boat?
Back down the stairs behind you, down a corridor and down some stairs.
It hasn't
Okay.
floated away from us yet. Like,
Christian is back there holding it, apparently.
oh yeah.
I'm with Christian. And the
Oh,
boat.
you're back with Christian in the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm surprised we didn't just put the bombs on
But you-
Christian.
You're going to miss out
Mm.
on
Ah.
death, on certain death.
I'll be down there too.
Okay, so going into this room, you hear this woman's voice saying, "You should listen to me. I can help you let go. Let go of your humanity. It's better for all of us."
Is that a recording?
No, you don't think so? It could
Does
be.
she have a pamphlet?
And we
You know.
sign up to this church of letting go. Is
You
she
wanna-
Elsa?
You want to ask her about
Wait,
that?
Frozen?
this is
Feel free
Elsa
to-
in like 30 years.
Feel free to ask her.
Go on, you're sassy enough, Kitty.
It
Go
hasn't
on.
been invented yet, so I can't.
What do we have to do?
Just start singing.
That's what
Let
I'm
it
asking
go.
her.
Let
What do
it
we
So
have to do?
what do we have to do?
Yeah.
She says, "Surrender yourselves first. Then we can begin to talk. How can we talk while you're holding all of those weapons?
Are you admitting that you're intimidated by all of this? Are you showing weakness then?
I'm not sure that I'm intimidated so much as
But
clearly
you're worried, you're scared. So that doesn't sound like joining you would be very good because you're already scared. So maybe you should join us then.
Shipman, make a perception alertness check.
God damn. You should have been a head doctor.
By the way, the
God.
floor is just the floor seems to have like 2 inches of water on it.
Is it red water?
Some of it.
Ugh.
0
It's-
successes.
It's quite gory. Okay. You feel something wrap around your legs, Shipman, and you are yanked off the stairs into the water to the side just here.
Oof.
Join us. Do come.
Since someone grab me.
I will grab her.
Nah.
If I notice him starting to like get dragged, I will try and grab him.
All right. The tentacle, the black tendril that you see, seems to be coming from around here.
Also, like next to us.
While I'm being grabbed, can I try and grab this tendril?
You can try and grab the tendril, yes.
Okay. Would I roll their strength, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Strength.
Strength and athletics, I think, would be a good roll for that.
This would be good. Okay. One success.
One success. Okay, we're grabbing it, that's for sure.
I guess if Kitty's grabbing and pulling me, then I'll pull it as well.
All right.
Double pull it.
Oh, it's tug of war.
Tug of war, yeah. You're sort of moving across the floor slowly, and she's pulling back at you to try and hold you there. Does either of you going to spend blood on strength to do that, or?
I will have to because I do not have very much strength.
Okay, so you can make a strength and athletics check with your new total strength, which can go to a maximum of 5, just so you know. You can pump it up to a maximum of 5 strength, and you can use 3 blood points to do that maximum in this round.
I think I've used some of, I don't know how much blood I have left.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put it up, bump it
Okay.
up 2. So it's now at 3. And then
Okay.
I've got 1 athletics. That's
How much blood do you think you've used?
I think I've used 2-3 points.
Okay.
Because I used a lot when I was trying to get out of the safe. Then I drained someone to fill up again.
Right.
And then I've used a couple willpower things that I think I require blood for.
No, you don't need blood for that.
Oh,
If
okay,
it's
then
willpower, it's
I've
not.
got full blood then.
You're fine then.
Okay,
Excellent. Okay, so you're
23.
just
I'll
Yep.
add 2 more dice then.
cool. Go for your life.
Fine.
Make your check.
I'll add 4. What have I got? Strength, blood. 3 blood points.
3 blood points.
Which was good. Which was a very good thing to do.
What did you roll?
2 10s, a 9. So 3 successes, a 3 and a 4.
Okay, so Shipman, Kitty is managing to hold you there. You're not being dragged off. One of your shoes comes off though. And the tendril retreats back around the corner.
Offended.
I'm sending all of my dice rolls to Charlie, by the way.
Yeah.
Sending them all to Charlie. Well, that's great.
just showing the picture of them.
Like I'm taking a picture and sending them to her.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I've got
Yep.
a double check.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'd send them to you, but I assume you're too busy.
I'm good.
Yep. Yeah, that's solid.
Okay, so what do you do now? Who's doing what?
I guess I stop holding him if the tendril's not holding him anymore.
Okay, yeah, it withdraws, and you've got one shoe now, Shipman, and you're standing in the water on one leg, perhaps.
It's my good shoe.
Yeah. How much are these shoes worth? I mean, well, they're not expensive shoes, are they?
I mean, let's not wait for the other shoe to drop. Let's get going.
I'm going to keep an eye out, though. Yeah.
If only we're playing D&D, I'd give you inspiration. Okay,
Not
Does
so
some-
anyone want to join this lady, or should we just
Nicola.
blast her?
you're there. What are you doing anything, Nicola?
Not at the moment. Got my
Okay.
gun out.
Now, Alexei, you've woken up recently
That's good.
and you're chained to the wall and you're wearing the clothes that you had on before, but they're rags. There's no shoes. They've been cut to pieces. They've been stripped. Looks like somebody's gone at them with wolf claws, to be honest, and just shredded your clothes. They're barely hanging on. And you've got scratches all over you. You're bleeding in various places and you feel very unwell.
Yep.
You've got the bullet wounds that you've have had the bullets removed, and you notice you've been sewn up in places. So there's actually been some medical business done here. Some of it's a bit patchy though.
All right.
And from where you're standing, where you are chained up over there, you can see this woman standing over here. And she's talking. She's got her back to the wall and she has a gun in one hand. And yeah, that's basically what's going on. And I guess you will have, do you have any sort of night vision, Alexei, typically? Not normal.
No,
okay. So
I've requested it, but it hasn't come through yet.
Right. Okay. So the moonlight is the only light that you have to go by here. Other than the torches on anybody's guns, do you guys have torches on your weapons? Bishop?
I took goggles.
You've got goggles
Because
on.
you remember you said there was
Yep.
batteries getting done up?
That's right, half-charged batteries. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got goggles on and you turn them on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else wearing goggles at this point?
I am.
All right.
I got taken off me.
Okay. Yeah, yours got stolen. You could get some different ones.
Okay.
You know, there are goggles. Okay. So you light up your
Grab
goggles
them
at this
too, then.
point too.
Do I look cute in them?
Oh, wait, do I need goggles if I've got hidden sensors?
In this moonlight, you can see fairly okay. It's not great, but you can see enough to know what's going on. You can't make out like really sharp details.
Cool.
That's
It's
a
a
good
bit-
question,
It's a
actually.
bit like watching a black and white movie.
Well,
Is my vision better with goggles or without goggles? Because I've got heightened sense as well.
Heightened sentences. Not
does
the first time
night vision make it
somebody's
better.
Well,
Senses.
the thing is, you've got two choices. You can either have a wider field of view
Mm.
with less resolution, or you can have a much narrower field of view with a lot more resolution and color. Or not color, it's all green actually.
Wider. That's
Wide
it.
is probably better, and I've got aura sensing things anyway, so it's
Right,
Just be aware
Relative.
flashbangs might be going off at some point.
right. And
That's
So I can go
flashbangs,
blind this time.
flashbangs will shut down
Why
the
not?
goggles for a few seconds.
yeah. I think I won't wear the goggles. I'll pass them to Sage.
Oh, thank you.
You
Okay,
can use my goggles.
all right.
I don't know where to put them.
Out of
I'll
interest,
double
what,
Just
them.
double goggles.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
what health am I at? Just out of interest for dice rolling. and stuff?
3. So would you like to play Nicola in this scene, or would you like to play Alexei in this
Probably
scene?
Alexei.
Right, so Nicola now returns to being an NPC.
Yep.
Okay,
I missed his sass.
yeah. I mean, you can play
Yeah.
both if you really wanted to.
No, I'm all good, I think.
You're all good?
Ah.
Okay. All right, so what are you guys going to do at this point? What are you thinking?
I've gone through. Where did I get to when I got
Well,
through?
you're standing on a set of stairs these stairs do have a rail that goes down into the room. And yeah, when you go down, where are you going? Yeah, hang on, I need to show you, don't I? Because you can't see this. I keep forgetting that.
Mm.
Here we go. Okay, so this is what you're looking at.
Mm.
All right,
Yep.
you guys are all down here on the stairs. Shadow Lady must be around here somewhere behind that wall.
Uh-huh.
You're assuming. One of my walls has disappeared somehow because bullshit.
Yeah.
Can't explain that. But anyway, I'll draw it back in. Yep, so there's a Vosd up the far end behind a grill.
Yeah.
And yeah, you
Can
guys
you
are back
get-
here.
Can you get up to where they are?
You want to move up to here?
I want to be. See the corner of your other wall on the other side where the
This side?
fancy lady isn't?
Oh, that side here?
Yeah, that side.
And you want to come to here?
Yeah.
So you have cover?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you can make a perception and alertness check there. Is anybody, what's everybody else doing? Do we just go in order of your names at the bottom of my screen, starting with Sage?
Ugh, okay. I can't see anymore. But hold on, let me just get out of this view. Okay.
So how was I chained to the wall? Hands only, or
Hands and ankles, wrists and ankles.
There's two of me.
There's two of you. What the?
Let's do this, Sage. Yes, Sage. All right.
Weirdo.
I'm more
No
of a
successes,
stand backish kind of person, so I'll just go here and keep an eye out.
So I've got
On
two
the-
sages, have I? So I'll kill the other one. Just like that.
2 successes.
I fell. I
You
fell
had-
for her. No, she's gone.
Bishop had no successes, unfortunately. You don't see anything back there.
Oh, for fuck.
Tana's over there. I don't know who this is. I guess I'll kill that.
Okay, so what I would like to do is I'd like to go from this side, then cross. Actually, no, I'll go from this side and then cross over to this side so I can see
Over to where
what I
Bishop
can
is.
see.
Russell, you just deleted me.
Oh crap! Did I? You are deleted. Okay, Kitty, drop you back here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I go from where Bishop was to this side.
Yep.
It gives me a good view of certain things.
Certain things.
Yeah, because I
Alright.
like to know the lay of the land before I just go and
Charging in. All right, fair enough.
Can I see anything like immediately scary in like the center of the room, and can I see our friends?
There's nothing scary in the center of the room. You can, from where you are, can you see your friends? You can see a lady, but she was taken before you were actually she was on the other side of the door.
Right.
So you never actually saw her face. So you don't know what she looks like. Can you see Alexis? I don't think you can see Alex from where you are. Or if you can, maybe just. Yeah, okay. You can see.
Do they?
Alexis.
Would I know if they were like conscious or like might be able to help us?
At this distance in this light, what are you using for night vision?
I'm using my heightened senses.
Heightened sentences?
Yeah, that one.
Heightened sentences, okay. You can make a perception and investigation check.
Perception and investigation.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. I got 3 successes.
3 successes. Yes, Alexis looks to be awake and alive. The person next to him is also awake and alive. At that point, you hear a noise of a clank. Chunk! And then you hear this sound. And the grill, the massive portcullis that is right here, begins to lift up.
Oh, don't like that.
Blow it up.
I'm going to. This is really stupid. This is a really dumb plan. I'm going to celerity over to Alex and try and free him.
Okay, so you're going to run across the room. All right.
Yep.
So you're running to Alex. Now let me get this correct character. So you're going to make it to about there before you need to make a dex and dodge check.
Okay. Dex and dodge. 1, 2, 3. Dodge. Where are you?
Bishop, you see this happening, and you see her run through your line of fire. So do you, Sage, obviously.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you go running across the room. There's splashes of water coming up behind you and great sheets from your feet as you trudge through this 3-inch deep water as it sprays up around you. And you see this tendril of darkness snake out from around the corner and try to grab you. Successes on there. Which was just enough to step out and past that tendril that snaked out at you. Now you make it across to Alexi, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you get there and you're going to be fumbling with the chains there. Okay, that's what you're up to. Sage, you going to do anything new?
Did I see that tendril and its location?
Did you see that? Not from where you are.
Okay. Yeah, I no, not yet.
Okay.
I won't do anything yet. I'm
Not doing
holding.
anything yet? Okay. Shipman, what are you doing?
I'm just standing at the bottom of the stairs, just watching.
Okay. You think you can see your shoe sitting about here in the water? Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I want
wait
to.
for my opportunity.
Alexi?
I want to burn 2 blood into strength and try and like rip myself out of the cuffs in the wall or whatever.
Okay. So you can make a strength and athletics check. Difficulty is going to be 9.
I'm there helping him. Does that help?
You can make a dex and athletics check as well, and you're going to need between you 5
I have
successes.
1 success of my potence.
Okay. So it's going
Can
to take
I put a willpower in here?
Yep. It's going to take as many rounds as it takes to obtain 5 successes.
Okay, I've got 1
Difficulty's
power, so
9.
that's 1 success, and I'm rolling 4 dice. So
Okay. So you could feasibly do it if you rolled 4 9s.
no.
You roll any?
I rolled 1 9.
There you go. 2. Now we need 3 more.
Did you roll any 1s?
I did not roll any 1s,
Okay. Excellent.
but I
So
used
you've
the
had.
willpower well. So that's
All right.
good.
So you're at 2 successes so far. Okay. So the next round we'll come back to that. And all of these Schlachter on the other side of the room all kind of look up. They start rattling against their chains as well.
Bishop, should I shoot at them?
Like that.
Bishop, Barry,
Oh, sorry.
that's you.
Okay, shall she shoot at them? Did she ask?
She did. She said,
Go for it.
Okay. Yep, I'm going to go for this one. If that's okay. Did you see that?
I did not see that actually.
Okay, this one.
Okay, yep, you're aiming there. All right. Roll your dex and firearms, please.
So 6.
6. Wow. Okay. You
Oh, hold
shoot
on.
it. Oh, what's the problem?
It should just be 3 because I'm using a rifle and I keep forgetting
Right.
about difficulty. So 3.
2, 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you hit that one, and it's very injured. It may
Okay.
die. You're not sure. Okay. Very good, Bishop. What are you doing?
What have I seen so far? Did I see that tentacle?
Yep, you did see that tentacle come out and try and grab Kitty as she ran across the room to Alexis. You see her trying to help Alexis break off that wall now using your night vision goggles. You think you see some splashing to the left.
Hey, how do night vision goggles affect a shadow?
They don't.
That's not really a shadow.
If it's a magical obtenebration shadow, from what you saw with that tentacle, for example,
Yeah.
it looks very weird. It kind of breaks up the picture.
Okay. All right.
And you notice over here, well, hang on, I have to share it again.
Sorry.
Over here, the picture on your vision is breaking up quite a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna fire my gun in that breaking up area.
Okay, Dex and firearms. This is your M60, right?
Yeah, and I'll use willpower.
And you use a willpower.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And a willpower. Holy crap-a-moly. Oh, only 3 successes plus 1 is 4 successes. Okay. Very good. You fire off in that direction, and the way it's breaking up kind of transforms and changes for a moment.
Yeah.
And it looks a little bit different, and then it starts to fade out.
Okay. All right. With that, I'll head towards my companion and try and free them.
Okay, so you get to about here. All right. At this point, you're going to make a Dex and Dodge roll because
Again, go on.
because somebody comes out from behind you on the other side of that wall. Dex and Dodge. Oof. And you had 3 successes. Okay. Right. You come out and start running across there when you see your good friend Eric. But this time he's holding 2 short little hand axes.
Okay.
And he hooks one of them behind your leg and trips you onto your face in the water.
Okay.
And
right.
you can make another Dex and Dodge roll because you've got celerity.
I also want to try and make myself do it so I can slide in the water and turn the gun on him.
Okay, that sounds clever. Dex and Dodge for you again. Two successes. Axe comes down on your leg, breaking your shin.
Okay, that's gonna hurt.
Actually, you're wearing body armor.
Yes,
you?
I am.
It soaks it. It soaks it. It doesn't actually hurt you. It doesn't actually cut you. But yeah, you were waiting to feel the pain in your leg and it didn't. And you're like, thank Christ for body armor. Okay. And at which point you flipped over and raised the gun to him. Yeah. Shipman, got any plans at this point?
Is Alexi out?
Alexi is not out. He's still chained and there's still busy going ons at the wall over there.
I'll run over and help try and break Alexi up.
Okay, so you're going to run past. So where Bishop is right now,
I grab my shoe on the way.
All right, you grab your shoe. You see Bishop on the floor raising up a gun to your friend Eric, the naked vampire, who's now holding 2 hand axes, and he's just tripped Bishop over and taken a swing at him. So you're going to have to run past this little melee on your way to Alexis.
Cool. Yep, I'll do that.
Okay, you're going to go around them on the left or on the right?
Left.
So you're going to go around this way.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Very good. Go around that way, and you get to your destination. And you're going to add your strength and athletics to pulling chains.
Yep, and I will boost that up as well.
Okay.
I'll boost it up. I'll boost it up 3.
Wow. Okay. So you've had 2 successes so far on the chains.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, so that's 3 successes on the chain so far, 3 of 5. All right. Now, Alexis and Kitty, isn't it? Yep. You're making strength and athletics checks.
Yep. Okay.
Is
I got 9. I got
Yay.
1 more 9.
1 more, so you're up to 4.
Yeah.
Alexis, did you get anything?
I'm just rolling now. 2 successes.
Okay. You break the chain at last. Okay, and as that happens, Sage, what are you doing?
do I see what's his face?
Oh, yeah.
Naked dude,
Yeah, you see him. Yeah.
dude of nakedness. I would like to shoot him, please.
All right, you're going to shoot at him.
Oh,
I sure am.
oh,
All right, Sage.
Are you feeling faint there?
busy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, I got 4, even though the difficulty is 8.
Wow, that's
Oh.
awesome. Okay.
Whoa. Oh.
Right, you take a couple of shots at him. You take 3 shots. Boom, boom, boom. One of them is an incendiary round. The third one hits him, and he looks over his shoulder at you. At which point, you've done some damage. He looks down at his shoulder, and there's this big chunk of rock that's come off his shoulder like marble, and there's blood seeping through there, through this weird wound that's partly marble, partly flesh, and it kind of looks like marbled fat cells in there. It's gross. And he looks over at you, at which point, Bishop, you pull your trigger.
Yeah. And stick it in the hole.
You're on the floor. You can't quite do that. It's-
Oh, no, I didn't realize. He would, sorry. Okay, yeah, I get it real close to him, though. So he's going to...
You can use your celerity to stand up if you want to take that time to do that.
No, I don't want to take the time to do that. I just want to shoot the bugger with all the bullets I got.
All right.
Yeah.
And I mean all of them. Even if I overheat the gun.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Oh, that was the wrong difficulty, but I can manually recount them. 1 success.
Oh, what?
That one though.
Yep. That one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
no
one.
successes. Oh, no successes. Okay, everything just ricochets off him. And now you're out of bullets on the M60.
Okay, I gotta wait for my turn. I know what I'm gonna do next.
Yeah, well, you've got another action. Because you
Sticky bomb, jump him with a stick, trip him up, and sticky bomb him
Okay.
on his
All right,
back.
so Dex and athletics. Dex and athletics.
Oh, come
Dex and
on, come
athletics.
on, come on, come on.
All right. Does anyone else have an action they want to take right now?
I would love to shoot again, but I feel like that's not fair.
I
Yeah,
would hand
Just
the
let the
weapon to
others do their ship rest.
Alexis and Shipman and Kitty, what are you guys doing? You've broken the chains.
Can I see that shadow chick anywhere?
She's gone.
She's gone.
Yeah, but you can see this.
I would have handed a weapon to Alexi.
Okay, Alexis, you've now got what has he got?
He's got a shotgun and a Glock.
Okay, shotgun and a Glock. Excellent. All right.
I would be like loaded up with weapons from the boat, so like whatever
like
They are
several of
usable with-
weapons.
Okay, you're gonna have an extra difficulty for any athletics checks with all that stuff.
Okay. Well, okay, not as many that didn't like be detrimental to me going.
Okay, you can give him one weapon, either a Glock or a shotgun.
What do you want?
Whatever one's easiest to use, I have 0 in it.
Shotgun.
All right.
All right. So you take the shotgun. All right. So all you know, Alexei, is you pull the trigger and you pump the action and you
Yeah.
pull the trigger. Right.
So I've got
That's
2 shots.
all you need to know. This thing's actually got 8 bullets in it. It's
Oh,
got
cool.
8 shots. It's a military shotgun. So I don't know whether you know that. Your character probably doesn't know that, but you might just assume it's got 2 shots. That's quite possible, quite likely.
I'll be like, I'll just. I don't know if you used one of these before. You aim and shoot, and it just sort of sprays out in that direction. Good luck.
All right.
Meanwhile, and then you hear this chain rattle sound, and all of the chains around the whole room just drop, and the schlachters drop off the platform into the water. They kind of land on their faces. They're not very coordinated. They're kind of,
Why did this suddenly get quiet?
grotesque beings. These 2 humans down here who are presently no, they're not unnamed. One of them has got a name. One of them is one of our friends, isn't it? And another one's some random person you've never seen before.
Daria.
Daria's at the top. Alexi's there. Someone else was missing.
You've quietened yourself somehow.
Me?
Yes. It might just be
Quietened or
me, but
stopped?
No, he sounds quieter to me as well. He's like,
Yeah.
"Ah, why did it suddenly get quiet?
Well, that's weird. Can you hear me at all?
Yeah.
yeah. Just a little bit quieter.
That's weird.
It might have been your mic when you did the.
Yeah, it might have been the mic probably adjusting itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Yeah. Okay. Very good. So, who's doing what? You've
I
got
will
a
shoot.
shotgun now, Alexei.
Cool. I'm gonna get down to about there and unload into the big thing.
Into the big thing. Okay, roll your dex and firearms, please. And we're going to go Kitty and then Shipman.
Oh, nice. 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
Nice.
You hit it. It hurts. Kitty.
I will also go down about here and shoot into the scary thing.
Okay.
And that is firearms and what is it again? It's firearms.
Dex and firearms. Dexterity
Dex.
and firearms. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes. Nice. Okay, cool. This guy's come over to here. This guy's come over to, he's standing on the grate. Oops, that's the wall. Don't move the wall. These guys are all kind of collecting themselves. The Vosd is literally collecting itself. Being funny, that was a joke. Okay, so we've had Kitty, we've had Alexius, Shipman.
I'm gonna try and fire my gun at the big blob.
Okay, what kind of gun is this? This is a pistol, right?
Yeah, I think it's just a handgun that I got
Okay.
at the beginning.
Are you going to target any particular part of it, or
One of the heads.
it's all right? Roll your dex and firearms, please.
This
Dexterity.
is gonna be absolutely atrocious.
Difficulty is going to be 8 because you're aiming at a head.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this. Where's firearms? First time I fired a gun.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay then.
What did you roll?
Yeah,
Two
two
successes.
tens.
2 10s. Wow. Okay. Well, they're
Tap.
10s. All right. You
Adrenaline
take
is a
out a
powerful
head.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Bang. Shipman just takes out a head. One of the other heads swivels around and faces you. I guess Tanya's out for the evening. Very good. And fair enough, it is late after all. Gone 34 minutes over time. Probably this might be a good place to drop it, actually.
Okay.
Everything is
Yeah,
kind of
probably good.
in
Okay.
momentum. We can leave all the characters where they are. Anybody wants to make any notes of anything, they should.
Will do.
And we
Taking a
will
few
stop
notes.
here. Yeah.
So
Cool.
sad. We have to wait another 6 days to kill this fucker.
I know. I know.
Skip forward. It's just skip 6
Right.
days.
We'll get there.
We wake up and we're at home.
Yep.
It was all a dream.
Back in London.
Right. Right. I'll stop the recording here. Thank you, everybody.
Goodbye,
Um,
goodbye, 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 goodbye,
Bye.
bye, bye, bye.
goodbye.
All right.